Hey guys, what's up? How's everyone doing today? Stop!
What?
Do you guys like that acoustic?
It's our themes music, Aaron.
Acapella
music.
intro. It was a solid 10 minutes of us just.
Yeah, solid. Solid. What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing?
I'm doing
Hello,
alright.
hello.
It's been a while since the podcast.
It's been a while. Has it?
Yep, we broke
2 weeks.
apart and then came back together.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
We ate turkey.
like Humpty Dumpty.
Yep.
My Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Day, I didn't have any plans.
No plans.
We didn't know what was going on. No,
Yeah.
I was like, well, I put a turkey in the fridge to thaw, and I was like, oh, okay. Am I supposed to make that tomorrow? She goes, okay, sure. So the next day I woke up and I'm like, am I getting this turkey? She goes, I don't know, I guess. So I got it out. It's still frozen.
Yeah.
I spent like 2 hours thawing the rest of this turkey
Okay.
and then cooking it the rest of the time. That by the time it was done, it was like 8 o'clock. All we had was turkey, bacon, and rolls.
Nice.
Sounds pretty good.
Wait, that's all you had left?
No, that's all we ate. That's all we
Oh,
had.
okay.
I didn't make any sides. I didn't make nothing because I didn't know what was going on.
Did you put the bacon on the turkey again?
Yeah, the
And
way
make
I
it like
it's on my. I think I put on my Instagram. I put like this: how you cook a turkey, and it's the turkey before being cooked and the turkey afterwards. And
Yeah.
I always line the top with like bacon,
Yeah.
and it helps keep the moisture in. And then when you're done, you get bacon.
Yeah.
nice.
My favorite part of that whole Instagram was that I put hashtag sorry vegans
That's why you started your Instagram, isn't it?
for the vegans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, did you go to your parents or anything like that, though?
Nope. I still haven't seen them since I don't know 2018.
Since the incident.
I'm so,
I don't know when the last time I saw them was.
I'm so jealous of you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was your Thanksgiving?
I was all right. I mean, I had to go see the wife's parents and then my parents. I mean, my parents, they just, like, okay, for one thing, I'll talk about my wife's first. We went out to her aunt's, you know, and that family's okay. Okay.
They're okay family.
They're okay. Yeah, I like a lot of the kids, you know.
Sure.
Well, we ate upstairs, and then everyone was outside shooting basketball. I did that for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I was just feeling real sluggish.
Sure.
I went downstairs to watch some football, okay, because they got this mansion, okay, and there's like three rooms downstairs with TVs and couches.
Okay.
So I went to one where no one was at, and I laid my foot up on the couch, started watching some football. I fell asleep, and I woke up, and everyone, the whole family was down there, and there was like a couple people sitting on the floor because they didn't want to wake me.
Yeah.
And I guess apparently I was snoring. Yeah.
That's
So I woke
awesome.
up and they're around me. I had like drool on me and like.
Hey, that's a lot of Thanksgivings I've had, and I've had uncles and older men do that
They just-
after
Yeah.
turkey.
Yeah, the tryptophan, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
It does
tryptophan is no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
and then
it
I
gets
just
to
fell
you.
asleep. And everyone decided to go in that room.
Sure.
I woke up and I go, oh, hey, you can go back to sleep. And I just stood up. It was like meet the parents, you know, when Greg woke up, like, why don't you wake me up? You know, like, what the fuck can you wake me up? And then I went to my house for Thanksgiving, and every time I'm there, it's like we don't just
Your parents' house.
my parents' house. Every time we're there, we don't like sit at the table and do it. It's like my mom and dad cook food. It's like for me and my kids. And then my mom acts like a maid, and we sit at the table. My dad's in his room eating by himself. My
Yes.
mom is like serving us,
Uh-huh.
and there's not even an option for her to sit down. Like,
There's like not a place for her
no. We get out
Okay.
there, and it's just like,
Does she just eat like at the counter,
over the sink.
or does
No,
she,
I think-
she get to eat after everyone else eats?
yeah. It's what I said. You can eat, mom. No, I'm not hungry. I'm like, just eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you have
I'm-
any like staple foods like that your mom makes?
Well, I thought this year my mom was going to cook a bunch of Filipino food.
Yeah.
But that's what she told me, but she didn't. Trying to think of staple foods. Like, she always has her deviled egg recipe.
deviled eggs. That's like the only time I eat deviled eggs is at Thanksgiving.
And
for
they're
some
so
reason.
good.
Really?
Yeah.
I love them at
I love-
like a picnic.
I don't
Yeah.
ever like
Yeah.
go out to get them. I
You'll
love
give
it
it-
when they're there. It's always Thanksgiving. And that's when I have.
How
I
many
love them in the
bites?
summer when they're really cold.
Two?
They're
Yeah.
good.
You doing 2 bites?
I do too.
just
I do.
shove
I
it
do
in
one
one.
bite,
I
man.
put some pepper on it.
I
Too.
do one egg.
Well, I mean,
like
yeah.
two at the same time.
Sure.
If it's a good deviled egg, you don't need to put anything.
No, I'm not really.
Well, yes,
Yes.
but
But pepper's always good.
yeah,
I don't put
might
anything on
like
my
some
deviled
extra
eggs.
pepper.
Yeah. They should be made right. But I love, my favorite is like when I've made them and stuff.
They're a pain in the ass to make, dude.
I like a spicy thing.
Sure.
Like Melanie has this thing called Slap Your Mama. Like it has like a little bit of a kick to it. I like
Gotcha.
sprinkling that on top of it
Oh,
when
okay.
I'm done. So
Yeah.
they have that red color. That means those ones are spicier.
Yeah.
That means
Yeah.
Rick, the Baba, don't eat those.
How do you like to make yours?
What?
Yeah, your deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs? Man, I don't remember.
I like mayonnaise,
It's been a long time since I've made deviled
mustard.
eggs.
I do a little bit of relish.
The last time I made them was
Finely diced
for,
onions.
I don't know, something with my family. So it's been a long time.
Sugar.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't. It was Creole. That's what it was.
Creole?
Creole. Like it's like a
Crusher
green,
Creole?
green. No, it's like a green and red canister thing. It's like CREOLE or something like that.
Okay.
It's another spice.
Another
thing,
spice.
but it's also red. So it's not the slap your mama.
Paprika.
But it's also kind of.
But
No,
that's
it's not
also
paprika.
you need that for them to be done right. You
Yes.
say. Okay. I don't know what it is, but you gotta do it right.
Yeah. When they have it, they have it.
Yeah.
I
Gotcha.
might have replaced with slap your mama nowadays. But,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I haven't made. I don't know the last time I made deviled eggs.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
Dude, they're a pain in the ass, man. I hate fucking boiling them and peeling them.
Boil,
It's fucking bullshit.
Take
man.
out that yolk, mash everything
Yeah.
up, and put in mayonnaise, and put in some. Melanie won't eat it.
Yeah,
It's got
the part you
condiments
just
in it.
glossed over, it takes 85% of the time.
Because you got to mush it all up
Sure.
and get it nice and creamy, right?
Yeah.
That's the toughest part.
And then you got to put them back in. I'm like, why the hell do I even take it out? And I'm like, I just eat boiled eggs.
How about I just cut it in half, leave that yolk in there, cover it with mustard and mayonnaise, and
Yeah.
eat it?
Or just just take what you would put with the yolk and just mix into a bowl and have people dip it.
It's greater than the sum of its parts, though. When
No,
you,
it really
when you
is.
actually put the work in, like it's very rewarding. It's one of my favorite foods to eat, and one of the foods that I've made the least. I think
Sure.
in
I
my
mean,
lifetime.
when you say rewarding, like for all the work, the only time I eat it is when other people have done the work and brings it before
And
me.
that's rewarding in
Yeah.
That's
itself.
so rewarding. That's the holiday. That's a tradition.
you have to wait all
Yeah.
year. That's such a reward. I get
It's like
that.
farming. Harvest.
You're farming your family for food.
We don't use those terms, but yes, absolutely. Did you have anything else at the Thanksgiving there?
I mean, I fell asleep at my parents after
Fell
that.
asleep there too.
Yeah, and then like you
Did you
walk.
sleep at all that night?
Turning into a ripe old man.
I know. Well, it just like I'm full by the time I get to my parents. But my mom expects me to eat, and my
Yeah.
dad's always like, "Boy, when we had Thanksgiving every other year when I was younger. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We had Christmas one year, then Thanksgiving the next. We had to choose.
What?
Yeah. That was always like,
Yeah,
because
they were dirt poor, man.
I had
you,
like,
don't have to have like a big, extravagant Thanksgiving, but just still have the.
You still have the event.
idea, I
Yeah.
guess, you know?
yeah.
Well, they
for me,
ate
like-
one meal a day, so
Yeah. For me, growing up, like
Well, they have more
I
to be
had
thankful for. Than
one giant family on one side and one giant family on the other, and there was a lot of food at both, and it was only like 5 hours apart. So I would be like loading up because the best food was at the first one, and the not as good food was at the second one. So I was always like, what do I eat a lot here? So I get the good one, but I'm not going to be hungry there. It's always like an equation.
well, it's like
My young mind was trying to find the perfect formula.
like when you guys go to this thing, does your parents always give you leftovers and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Eat
So
a
it's like
plate.
you get in your car and you're a little fatter and you have all this shit with you. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
how the hell did I get in here the first time?
You get the Thanksgiving, the makings for Thanksgiving leftover sandwiches. That's what we did.
Yeah. Last year, my parents had ham instead of turkey. It kind of pissed me off, but it was
Yeah.
pretty good. And this year they did turkey. It was like the best they ever did.
Really?
They did it with
Yes.
beer. They did it with a can of beer.
Nice.
Oh,
everything.
they put the can of beer up the turkey's ass and everything.
Yeah, they did that, and they cooked it like much longer than they normally do. Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
The Saturday before Thanksgiving, Melanie's family always has like a gathering.
Yeah.
And they always go to the same, it's like this lodge, cabiny kind of place
Okay.
that you can rent. It's right along the lake. We always go there, and then it's her aunt. Like, she's the only one that's like got money.
Sure.
And like they cater this place called like City Barbecue.
Wow.
And they bring in like turkey, brisket, ham, and then I think pulled chicken. And then they had like sides like macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, and everyone else that wanted to bring stuff brought stuff, and they brought drinks and everything. So like we just show up with nothing.
That
Kids, that's all
That
you
is
hear,
great.
eat. And they eat the food. And then whenever I left, we were full. We ended up leaving with a bunch of turkey, a bunch of ham, a full thing of macaroni and cheese, like an almost full thing of mashed potatoes, and like a full thing of like sweet potatoes.
And half the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like we had like all this food, and I'm like, oh, geez, okay. Like, I'll try.
Jeez, Rick.
But like, I don't really care for the sweet potato
Yeah.
stuff. I like yams.
Dude, you
but
like
not
sweet potatoes?
Yams. Not like this.
I don't like sweet potatoes
not,
either.
This is like a sweet
so
potato.
similar.
You know, in North
Yams
America,
and sweet
yams
potatoes.
are actually sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are actually yams.
Aren't they the same?
Do what?
I don't
Are
know what
yams
that
and sweet
means.
potatoes the same thing?
No, the yams that I know
they're
are
diff-
like
They're
different.
slightly different, but
It's like
But the
our
ones in a-
understanding of them have
Yeah.
swapped.
Yeah, like in a grocery store, they're actually swapped the names. But I don't know, when I've had them at Thanksgiving, like we had it this year, my mom made some pretty good stuff, which was she put, of course, brown sugar, marshmallows,
Fuck yeah.
pecans,
Yeah.
butter, and then
This had all that
cinnamon,
junk
and then
on
she
it.
put whipped topping on top of that. Like when you
Yeah.
do that, most people can't tell the difference between yams and sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this was. Like it had the pecans and all that kind of stuff on it, so I didn't care for it to begin with. But the yams with like, it's those,
He doesn't like nuts.
that stuff with like the marshmallows melted over the top of it
Yeah.
and everything. Like I like that.
Sure.
I'll eat that all day.
That is, oh
Dude,
Not
my
all
God.
day. 'cause
My
it's
dad
sweet.
gets
I get
the
that.
sweet potatoes out of his garden that are like, they're all like this. They're
Yeah.
giant. One of them does a whole plate of sweet potatoes for Thanksgiving. So
yeah.
good, man. Ugh. How was yours, Rick? Your Thanksgiving?
It's
Which-
a
which
blur,
one?
to
There's
be
like
honest.
3 or 4,
yeah,
isn't there?
yeah. There's always so many Thanksgivings and
Yeah.
Christmases. A lot of good food. Like what I want to do and have never done is I don't want to like eat anything at one of them and just box it all up, like the best bits, and take it to the next one, and then have it all together for like the ultimate Thanksgiving.
Like make sure you take the noodles from this one.
Yeah, like take my grandma Hare's mashed potatoes, which are amazing, and her rolls, and then my grandma Wanda's noodles, and like combine all these together and have the perfect.
I love noodles on
Thanksgiving.
potatoes, man.
Yeah, I know. Like, and
That's like-
sometimes you get like, it depends on the noodles,
Yeah.
Sometimes you have the most amazing noodles you ever seen, and then sometimes it's like, they're just.
Well, you and I had a
okay.
friend growing up where his grandma would do noodles, those amazing
Yeah.
noodles. You put them on potatoes.
Yeah. Ugh.
And then you put on a plate, and then like the gravy is dripping off the side, and these people didn't care. They had gravy off the table. They had, I mean, it was awesome.
One of the things at that Saturday Thanksgiving was this chicken noodle.
Yeah.
And I tried some, like, man, that's so good. But I ate so much else, I couldn't eat much of that.
Yeah.
So whenever everything was ending, they were getting rid of stuff. I had got a whole like tray of that chicken noodle stuff. They were just like, here,
Oh,
you have the rest
nice.
of it, and they gave it all to me. I was like, man, this is good. Where'd it come from? And like her aunt brought it, the one that I said that tried to set everything up. I was like, oh, she made this, and it was Bob Evans ones. And I was like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
So I just had a whole tray
No, yeah.
of Bob Evans chicken noodles. It was so good.
Yeah,
No, yeah, I
I
love
was like,
their
these are
chicken
good
noodle.
to begin with.
Yep.
So my grandma Wanda, actually, the first thing that she said to me as I came in the door wasn't like, hi, or nice to see you. It was, I'm so sorry, Rick, I didn't have time to make noodles.
Did you
Really?
leave?
Dang.
I'm out.
I would have left.
It's a long drive there.
I don't wait in lines.
So yeah, that was a little disappointing, but she made up for it in pies.
Oh, that's great.
Pies.
Cool
Yes.
pies.
Good
What kind of
pies.
pies?
Yeah. So
What kind of pies do you like?
Well, I like apple and blackberry
Mm.
are my two favorites,
Okay.
and she had apple, so
Nice.
Nice.
Apple
can't
peach.
complain.
Calvin, you had a bit of a different Thanksgiving, you right?
Yeah.
Down to Florida?
I drove to Tallahassee, Florida.
How long was that drive?
That's about a 14 and a
Who
half
wants to spend
hour
Christmas in a
drive.
tropical climate
with
anyway?
no stops.
Did
With,
you-
with
no
stops.
stops?
It's
why'd
like,
you drive?
It's cheaper than
cheaper?
flying for two people.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if it was just me, it would be cheaper to fly. But with two tickets
She's
going
so
down
small
and
though.
back,
She can sit on your lap.
that's
Overhead?
not- no.
Under the sea?
Get on there, sit on your lap, move around a little bit, man. Good stuff.
No. Yeah, so we rented a car
The
and drove
girlfriends may have
down.
moved in the overhead storage. Please be careful.
We actually rented a Ford Edge, similar to yours.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was
Sweet.
pretty nice. It didn't have all the cool, like, auto drive stuff.
It wasn't an ST.
No.
Mm.
It was the titanium.
Gotcha.
So it was a little bit nicer inside. It had like the touch screen
That's
display
awesome,
and all
yeah.
that stuff, but it didn't have like the autopilot.
Yeah.
It would bounce you between the lines, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't drive you for you.
Yeah, which I mean, the my car, I mean, it does, but it won't. Like, if I just didn't touch the wheel, it has the capability of doing it, but it'll like do a little chime after 15 seconds.
Like, if
Where
it's
it's like,
doing
no,
it
you
too
have to
long.
touch the wheel. So I'll just like,
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't trust it like when it's in traffic and stuff. So
Right, yeah.
I hardly ever really use it.
Yeah, it didn't have the auto distance following or anything like that. But
Did you drive the whole time?
I drove the whole way.
That's your thing.
How did Carmen feel
You
about
like
that?
to drive.
She was absolutely totally okay with
Yeah.
it. She doesn't like to drive.
Yeah. I like to drive, but
I
don't
do.
know.
It got old.
yeah. Oh no, I know.
After about like 4 hours of a normal trip, I'm like, okay, when is
Yeah.
this over?
I know.
After 10 hours of a long trip, I'm like, okay, when is this over? And put both of those together.
Yeah.
It's just a really, really long day.
No, I get you. Though
But
there is that
it was
weird
really good.
like you get that weird feeling like when you're driving back on a really long trip, like the first like 6 hours of that trip, they go by so quick. I feel like like the return trip always
But
feels
the
so
last
quick.
4 make like they
four,
double.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean?
Like 2-hour drives don't bother me anymore.
No,
Hell
Like,
no.
Like they
no,
just-
going to the airport is like nothing
no.
for me.
Like
Yeah.
me going to Columbus isn't a big deal,
Yeah.
or going up to, like to Canton or Akron where my family would live, and
Yeah.
it just was like normal.
Mhm.
Yeah, the crazy thing about driving from Florida to Ohio, going up like 75
Mhm.
and stuff, is like 8 of the 14 hours are in Georgia.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Georgia.
Georgia is
So
never
long.
fucking ending.
Yeah.
It's so tall.
I've been in so many Atlanta traffic jams.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The traffic, actually, we were lucky when
That's
we
good.
went through the first time. It was late and it was only holiday traffic that was going through, so we didn't get caught there. Or on the way back, we left early enough. But Knoxville was really bad. It was standstill traffic in Tennessee.
But how long did you stay out there?
We stayed for 3 days.
Okay, cool.
We got down there like Wednesday night. We stayed Thursday, Friday, and some of Saturday, and then
Yeah.
we left.
Gotcha.
And got back up here like 1
Sweet.
a.m.
Yeah.
or so. But yeah, it was really good. I had for the first time in my life corn casserole,
Yeah.
which when I first saw it, I was like, huh, that looks like corn, or looks like cornbread with corn inside of it. But it's like stuffing almost texture.
It's
Gotcha.
like sweet corn. Sort of.
Yeah, but it was really good. Like
It's like the corniest
was
cornbread.
that was the biggest thing.
That's
that
a corny
stuck out to
statement.
me.
See, I had at not Melanie's one side, but like a different side kind of thing. Someone had made this peach cornbread, and it was like sweet. It was like almost.
Really?
It wasn't quite a dessert
That
type of
sounds
thing,
Georgian.
but it was really good.
Yeah.
But it was much sweeter than just a typical cornbread.
Gotcha.
It was great.
Well, that sounds delicious. I want to
Yeah.
try that now.
Yeah.
No, but I
Yeah,
yeah,
my peach cornbread with your cornbread.
it's
corn-
corn casserole.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Cornbread casserole.
But yeah, yeah, we sat around and ate and had pie and watched football. I learned a little bit more about what football is and how it works.
American,
Sure.
American football.
Yeah, American football.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
sports ball
it's,
stuff.
It's Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
so it's lots of football.
What
But
they do
yeah, I
in
had a lot
Florida.
of fun hanging out with them and just telling stories and stuff
Gotcha.
like that. It was a lot of fun.
So you were with your girlfriend's family.
Mm-hmm.
So like, how do you handle the "so what do you do" question? Because that's always the thing with me when I go to the places.
I was lucky because
They know.
it's just her immediate family.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know if it
and-
was other people.
Lucky.
And like
She
her,
probably listens right
her
now.
sister's
Lucky?
husband.
What do you mean lucky?
Did you ever meet them before?
Yeah, I
Okay.
met him before.
wasn't
When,
sure.
I
like
was
when I
curious.
went down to visit her,
Sure.
and also when I went down to move her up
Yep.
here, I met him before. But yeah, it was just her immediate family and her
Gotcha.
sister's family. So she already told them like
Yeah.
about me and what I do and everything like that. So I
Mhm.
didn't have to have that very awkward like, well, I watch TV.
So they
Yeah.
already didn't approve before.
No, they thought it was cool. They thought it was cool
Yeah,
and
I mean,
everything. So
Yeah, the alert, like the glamour of telling people isn't quite the same anymore, really. Like I just kind of always go, oh, you know, I basically work on this talk show type deal. It's kind of weird. It's on the internet. Like I kind of tell people that.
Yeah.
Joey's
Yeah.
always like, why don't you tell me you're famous?
well, you kind of have
Give him
to,
my Instagram too.
you kind of like downplay a little bit,
Yeah.
so you don't have to like explain every facet
Yeah.
of what you do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
But-
tell people I'm a garbage man or something now. Too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a garbage man.
No, but
Hey, you get good benefits. I go, that's right. Like, they do get good benefits.
They
Anymore, you
do.
can just say I'm homeless.
Yeah, I could. They believe me.
My grandma still doesn't understand it, and
Yeah.
the last thing she asked me before I left is, "So, are you still working?" Yep, still am.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I had a very, very different Thanksgiving than I've ever had because went out to L.A. to be with Jancy. She had a friend who was getting married on Saturday, so I figured, well, we'll just go out a little early and we can spend Thanksgiving together. And they were getting married in Temecula, which is like 2 hours south of Los Angeles. So, like, you know, I should have been in Los Angeles. I helped Jancy move some stuff. She's still, you know, cleaning out her apartment and stuff for the big move. And then we drove down to Temecula. We actually drove through a place called Marietta first, which we're from
Here?
Marietta,
Oh,
but it
okay.
was Marietta.
I thought that was your accent.
Marietta?
So
slid
it's the
through
same name except for the A is a U, and I was like, take a picture, But anyway, so we were in Temecula for Thanksgiving. So Jancy made reservations at this Temecula is wine country.
Gotcha.
So it's a bunch of
Very-
orchards and stuff,
Very
Castles
high
and
class
vineyards.
No, it's just
place.
vineyards. Yeah, vineyards. No castles, but kind of like a Southern California. It is really pretty.
Well, yeah.
And Jancy had the Mandalorian soundtrack on the entire time, so
Oh,
we're
that's
driving through these hills, literally these. The drive there was terrible because it was just raining. I'd never seen it rain in California like it rained that weekend.
I've never seen it rain
yeah.
in California.
Yeah, I know, but it rained like crazy going down there.
Snowed in Power Rangers.
Yeah. And she's not, she doesn't have a whole lot of experience driving in the rain,
Right.
So I ended up driving.
Hawaii?
Well, I mean, she's lived in California for 15 years.
Yeah, good point, yeah.
So, but anyway, so we drove down there, and then for Thanksgiving we went to this vineyard restaurant,
Yeah.
and they just, they had here's your choices. You can get this or this, this or this, this or this, and this is how much it is, And I'd never had a Thanksgiving like that at a restaurant. I've always had the home cooked, It was really good. I mean, it was expensive, but it was super awesome.
That was the wine.
The wine was fantastic. I'm not a wine guy. I don't really know much about wine.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was smooth. We just asked what they recommended.
Did you
with
sway your glass like one of those pretentious people and smell it?
I did, but I did it. It's a truly pretentious way where you do it on the ground.
On the table with 2 fingers.
Because I had watched a lot of
Yeah.
Jordan Slansky on the Coden show, who's
Yeah.
this wine snob, and he's like, you never touch the glass. When it just marks people how dirty and greasy your hands are. You touch the stem. You like this, Jancy was getting real tired with that.
Well, I heard that too. And then a guy from the Patriot, when he drank Jason Isaacs, he
Yeah.
throws on the ground.
yeah,
He was holding
that
it like
supersedes all of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get
Well,
you.
if you're gonna throw it on the ground, it doesn't matter how greasy
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
before it
I
hit the
know,
ground.
but he only did that when there was all those explosions, and that
Yeah.
woman's like, fireworks.
Yeah.
Remember?
But yeah, I got the turkey. It was this huge mound of light and dark meat. It was so good, very tender. They cooked it amazingly. Jancy got the prime rib, which as soon as I saw it, I immediately regretted my decision because it was this thick. She got it medium rare. It was so, I was just like, hey, if you don't want to eat all of that, you save that. We're gonna take that home.
Yeah.
It was so good. So I had a classy Thanksgiving. It was good.
That's cool.
Very nice.
And then we went to the wedding on Saturday, and
Ate good food there too.
Oh yeah, good food, great food. It was fantastic.
Temecula.
It is.
Wait, but when did you have time for ramen?
The last night, Sunday, I had
you
ramen.
got fucking LA ramen.
Spicy ramen. So
I'm gonna go home.
We had it-
I'm gonna home make ramen.
good. Yeah, it was fantastic. Calvin, the vein.
No.
Okay.
Dragon Ball vein.
But yeah, so at this wedding, this wedding was at one of these vineyards. It was it was one of the most beautiful venues I've ever seen. Yeah. Because the weather right now, it was 45, 50 degrees in California. It was kind of a little rainy still, but the mountains on the ranges, all had snow on top of them and stuff. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got there 6 hours early. That's a hell of a wheeze.
Yeah, whatever that was.
We got there 6 hours early because Jancy is a helper. She's there to help and help out her friend Karen that was getting married.
Okay.
So I was kind of just left with well, I'll just walk around this beautiful place for a bit,
Yeah.
which I did, and that was fantastic. But as I was walking, I was dressed in a pretty nice, I got a new suit from Men's Warehouse,
Nice.
Did you get a good deal?
Yeah, it was good.
Hell yeah.
But I was I was walking around dressed up nice, and I was on this terrace, and I looked down, and Kyle, the groom, and the brother of the bride were doing something down where they were going to get married.
Yeah.
And I see him look up at me, and I see what was his name? I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget the bride's name. Alex. Alex looks up and he sees me, and I see him touch Kyle, and they point, And I was that's weird. And Kyle came to me later. He's like, yeah, Alex is a big Blind Wave fan. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, he does me. He's like, dude, I know that guy. I watched that guy's videos. And he was like, what? Really? Yeah. So it was that's such a crazy thing that a guy that watches Blind Wave, sister, is marrying my, is
Jancy's best
yeah,
friend is
Jancy's
getting
best
married.
friend is getting married to this
Yeah.
guy's sister. So it's just like a crazy little like small world, you know.
It really is. Yeah. That's awesome.
And yeah, it was really funny. And I like me and Kyle. I just met Kyle that day, the day he's getting married, and we hung out for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because the bride was off doing their stuff and he didn't have much to do.
Yeah.
You know, so I just hung out. I hung out with this groom
He
for
didn't have
like.
much to do, so he stuck with me.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much what it was. But we had like this like top tower of this vineyard gigantic estate. You know, it was
Yeah.
like this tower where the groom would be. But it was just me and him. We watching Practical Jokers.
That's
you know?
fucking awesome.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
And he's a cool guy. They both of them, the bride and the groom, work in the video game industry, so they have a lot of
Oh,
cool
cool.
like stories
hell
and
yeah.
stuff.
That's nice.
What videos
Yeah.
does he like to watch?
Alex,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know. At first, when they first told me, I thought they were fucking with me.
Yeah.
I thought they were being like, they wanted me to be like, oh yeah, well, we got fans. I'm like, that idiot. He thinks we watch him. Like I had to ask him, like I asked Jansen, like, I think they're fucking with me, and she like went over like, no, it's real.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, it was a good time. I had a good time, and then when I was coming back through LAX, I went through TSA, and I emptied my pockets, I put my shoes in and stuff, and I had to go through the machine, and then the guy at the other end of the the machine, like, come out, sir, stand right here. He looks at the screen, he looks back, put your hands up. Put my hands up there. He did under my arms, down to my hips, right over my belly, very close to my crotch. And he goes, all right, you're good. And he puts his hand on my shoulder, like, by the way, big fan of your reaction channel. And I'm like, really?
That's kind of cool.
Like,
So there's one wave rider out there
I got
that's
to
like, I
frisk
got
Eric.
close to his dick.
I touched as much as you can.
I was shocked. It was super late because I took a red eye overnight. Because I drove 2 hours from Temecula. I woke up, drove 2 hours from Temecula to LA, got on a plane, went to Columbus, drove from Columbus to here, and then I went straight to work, 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And then we started with Titans.
Yeah.
And I didn't love the Titans finale, but throughout the discussion, I'd be like this because I was so tired. And I saw some comments being like, man, Eric hates this. Look at his face. Because I'm like so disappointed and stuff. So I was only half of that.
Yeah.
The
You're
rest was
disappointed in your decisions
Yeah.
to take a
Yeah,
red eye
But I
overnight.
thought it was so funny. That guy,
It's like when you saw The Lion King. Man.
that guy made no indication at all that he recognized me until that last second. When I was walking away, he just touched my shoulder, like your reaction channel.
Remember Harry Potter World?
Yeah.
Was it the?
There was a server at the Leaky Cauldron.
He was just telling him he's like right there, go over there. By the way, huge fan, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
He's like, I'm not allowed to say anything, but
He had a break character.
yeah.
Well, my favorite was the one in the Halloween haunted house that messages afterwards.
That one
I
was-
I
yeah.
scared you guys.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was good.
It makes you
What
think.
a committed guy for not saying.
Oh, yeah.
anything, you know what I mean?
But doesn't it make you think of the people that might have seen you before but don't want to say anything?
Yeah.
Like-
Because I see comments where
Yeah.
people will say, "I saw Eric," or whatever, Shane, but I didn't
Yeah.
want to say anything. I've been one of those weirdos.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not weird. What's weird enough
I've
is
never
when
felt
people say,
weird.
I
No.
saw Eric walking across the street to Marietta.
Yeah. Do you guys live near Marietta?
Well, hell yeah, bro. Yeah. So those are always interesting.
Could just be one of those lookalikes. We find those everywhere.
True.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, I got so many Eric lookalikes.
I know.
I'm going to start an Instagram and
Campaign.
what I'm going to do is just going to make all our pictures exactly the same and then post the Eric ones of the people I find that look like Eric. I also thought about putting in Mr. Poopy Butthole and all of them too.
And all of them just have them in the
Just
background.
having another Instagram, yeah.
Yeah.
But I got whenever you're done, I got a couple
No,
of funny
that was my story.
stories.
It was a good trip. It's my last trip to LA before Jancy moves. So,
Huzzah!
yep.
Yeah.
No more.
No more ramen.
Well, yeah. Oh, God damn it. I need to follow her.
Aaron was gonna go. She knows how to cook that stuff, doesn't she?
Well, we're gonna teach ourselves how to do it right. You gotta do it all day.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
I've looked it up and watched
Yeah.
videos, and I'm like, that's gonna take all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But it's so
Maybe
worth
we
it.
It
should-
is really
yeah.
good.
It's more worth making that ramen than it is making those fucking deviled eggs.
I mean, it's all about the stew,
stock.
The stock.
The stock, yeah.
Everything else you can do pretty
It's
easily.
secondary.
It's the
Yeah.
stock. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we did a version for Cooking and Blind Wave, but
Mhm.
it was pork ramen.
Yeah.
What we did.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The chicken ramen that I got was spicy chicken ramen because in Chicago, 6561 no, it was in L.A. When we were in L.A., like I chickened out on getting the spicy, and the next day I got the spicy, and it was good. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go straight to spicy this time, and it was like just on the other side of too spicy.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
but it was still really, really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So Shane, you had something?
Okay, yeah. So I wasn't here the week before. I was hanging out with some friends and family. We did like a Friendsgiving thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we went to Columbus. We went to Hocking Hills, Logan, which I saw your brother actually. Well, have you guys ever gone clay pigeon shooting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
used to work at a sporting clays range for like 8 years.
Well,
Yeah, it's fun and surprisingly easy for me. I thought it was because
Okay.
it was a shotgun.
It's
Yeah.
so simple.
Yeah, I mean, like you're back here and you just shoot. And I'm gonna get 3 of you. You know?
Well, I did it when I was like 12, and I was terrible at it.
Really?
Okay, and then I did it again, and we did archery, which I was pretty fucking good at.
Archery's fun.
Yeah, I did with a regular bow and then a compound bow,
Yeah.
and that was awesome. No, but clay pigeon shooting, I was pretty damn good at
Yeah.
to say. But Joy, she was awful.
Well, yeah.
Okay, and this is a crazy story of all. Like she was trying to do it, we did like 20 of them. She didn't hit anything.
Really?
Yeah, and then
How big was the gun?
Right, it was like I don't know. It was a shotgun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like the gauge or anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
what's
probably-
the kickback with Joy? You know, is it hurt her or?
no, it didn't
Okay,
hurt her.
good.
Was it an auto loader or was it like a over under?
It was like an auto. Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyways, so what happened was right before she had to shoot one, we're like, all right, knock. And then we're like, 1, 2. We had to count for her. Like, all right, do it now. And then a robin flew by right in a way, and she went over our heads
Oh no!
and shot this robin.
She was just in the zone.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But like,
Killed the robin?
well, the point is, she went like this over our heads like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so scary and terrible.
I went, fuck! We all hit the ground.
Oh no!
And she shot a robin out of the sky. Yeah.
I guess.
And I didn't have my phone to
She
take a picture
got
of
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because
it's-
so she's just looking for this thing to come, and she
Yeah, and
sees
she-
something
well,
go
she-
and
she went
shoots
like that.
Oh my god, that's so scary, Shane.
it was a
Yeah.
sudden movement.
That's
Yeah.
I've had to grab
was
so
she
many
scolded?
barrels.
Was there adult supervision? What happened?
Was she done for the day?
She was the third oldest person there, but
Really?
still.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't done for the day. But then, like, it took like 10 more tries after that for her to actually hit one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
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 But she killed a robin.
She killed a robin.
It happens.
Robins are beautiful.
It's a state
absolutely
bird. Yeah, it's
beautiful.
illegal to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's illegal to cut down a dogwood tree, too, Rick. I've done that.
So allegedly, the dogwood and the robin were murdered.
But yeah, I just, I was like, I could
It was. I mean,
I was like, I could tell
you
this on
said,
the podcast
like,
story.
It's one of those things where like she didn't do it on purpose. You know, it's like
No.
it's an accident. You
It
know.
was like, she accidentally killed this thing very well.
Yeah.
If that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
It was it was just millions of years of instinct. You see it like a cat will just grab something. They don't even
Yeah.
know what it is. You know.
Yeah, and when I was in Columbus, went to Easton Mall. I was with my cousin and Joy and my cousin's daughters.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the VR thing,
Yeah.
which is the first time I ever tried it
At the mall,
I
yeah,
tried it with
yeah.
you. Well, I tried it on, and I was playing this shooting game.
Sure.
Okay, and the thing shoot at you like in slow motion. I took it off, and there was a guy, a girl, and 2 kids there, and they're like, "Oh, hey, are you in Blind Wave?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like forever like,
You're looking like a fool.
you know what I mean? So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the stories I have. But I took a picture with them and stuff like that.
I thought you were gonna say you took it off and you just saw something like, you started
I said to do
shooting again.
hashtag @BlindWebProd to see if they said anything. And
Okay.
Tag us on Instagram, but
Sure.
I must not
Gotcha.
have been their favorite member. If they
No,
didn't do it
they were
yet.
probably just like, were the rest here?
Yeah, but those are pretty much the stories. So
Yeah.
I thought that the Robin one was just crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
When I went to FFA camp, our FFA advisor, Mr. Kaufman, he had a daughter that was in, like around the same year. I think she was 1 year older than I was, but we were doing the clay pigeon thing, and it was the first time I'd ever done it, and to me it just felt like as long as you're pointing in the right direction, it's not too bad. I missed a bunch, but I thought I would miss. I didn't have any experience with it, but I got a decent amount. And it's that classic like, all right, set, you say pull, they shoot it, and then you fire. And
Yeah.
then. But yeah, Mr. Kaufman's daughter, she was really, really nervous, and it was a big gun, She's really nervous, and she's like, okay. Pull!
Yeah.
And the guy just...
And it goes.
He said it anyway.
Disappointedly.
What a waste.
It was such a waste, but it was like impeccably comedic timing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that'd be fun to do. We should
Yeah,
do
I
like a-
don't think
Well,
I've ever done
We
it.
should have like a
it
blind
made me
wave.
think.
Not with Joy though.
No,
Yeah, no.
absolutely
No.
not.
But we definitely should.
Clay
as,
pigeons are fun.
as
Yeah.
a group.
Like,
We're all
5 of
tall.
us.
And
Yeah.
she's shooting
It-
over us.
It made me think we should do like a little vlog or something.
It depends like how far away they are, and how fast they're going.
Yeah.
And we also had one that would shoot them in the sky, and then also on the ground as like rabbits.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I've never seen
They
that.
rolled them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Never saw that.
Yeah,
damn.
there's a bunch of different actually kind of targets and different machines that throw them different ways.
Mm.
And
Look forward to
different and different types of birds that you can simulate.
Or we just go to a gun range. 'Cause at least those ones there too, like you're in a thing, so you can't really turn that easily.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
like
I feel
swing
s-
blockers and everything. Yeah,
Put you on one of those.
Yeah.
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 So main thing was like it'd be fun if we did a video. If we did all that shit.
That could be fun.
Fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I started because of it coming close to the 20th. I'm trying to get my kids through Star Wars now.
Ooh.
So like I
Ooh.
spent time trying to figure out like when do I like where do I start and what do I want to send them on? And like most of my thoughts have always been to do 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, and then there's like 7 and 8 now.
Yeah.
And then I started to do 4 first, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do Rogue One.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I did
So-
Rogue One to introduce people.
So we watched Rogue One so far to get them because you also like bring them into the universe a bit, but without the Force.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's try this because it was something I've been wanting to kind of mess with the idea of because
Sure.
4 is a really good intro to most things, but you kind of don't have the Force, and then you also get that lead up of like Darth Vader and how scary he is too,
Mhm.
and different things like that. So I was like, let's do it with Rogue One.
So you introduced with Rogue One.
Yeah, I introduced Leon and Coulson with Rogue One, which we watched it a long time ago
Thanks,
for
Shane.
maybe Last Jedi.
Yeah.
But they don't seem to remember.
Okay.
I think they were like Kanan and Ayla's age, and Ayla and Kanan both fell asleep.
Yeah.
But Leon and Coulson, I think, are really going through. Because I asked Coulson and Leon, like, what do you guys know about Star Wars? And I'm like, there's lightsabers.
Yeah.
So I went through that, and then also
Was there anything they were like, what's this? What's that?
I tried to make sure I was like, I kind of naturally just started explaining things to make sure they were catching
Yeah.
on to everything because I don't know how much their minds are comprehending of anything.
They're going to watch episode 4 now, and they're going to see, like, Dr. Ezevan and Pondo Bamba, you better watch yourself, that guy.
Yeah.
They brought him back.
Yeah.
They brought him back for the sequel.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So-
Agent J, for the wings.
Oh, thank you. Hey, wings! Fuck, wings! Yes! I was just thinking about wings. John Boyega's on Hot Ones. I was like, oh, I want to watch that. Oh, I want wings.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what you wanted. You wanted wings.
But no,
That's awesome.
So I introduced them with Rogue One. I try to explain things as they go through
Yeah.
with like, okay, now, here's this girl, and then once they say things like, so her name is this, which that was the same name as a little girl, so this
Yeah.
is our girl, but
Sure.
grown up, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
To just make sure that they're following and not missing anything. But no, so we went through that. But then after doing that, it was yesterday or the day before, or something like that. I had found Melanie was cleaning out the garage, and I had brought a lot of props from our old Blindwave stuff here
Okay.
to the studio.
Yeah.
But then we had also found my Cole Vosh lightsaber hilt.
Oh,
And
really?
I was like,
yeah?
oh yeah, I remember this.
That's the, like, with a pointed end?
It's the no, it doesn't have the point.
No, it's the small
It's
one.
the short
It's
one.
the short
It's like
one.
9 inches.
It's meant to be, like, one-handed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I was showing them that. And we were talking about those.
Yeah.
And
Oh, thank you.
that's yes. Okay.
Agent J.
Agent
Open it.
J.
I want to see what they are.
J, thank you.
Open it. No, just open.
Just
Open
read
it.
it. Just read it.
Ah,
There you
Well,
go.
I'm
that's what I wanted
hungry.
to see. All right. But
My
anyway,
God.
so I found that and then started talking to them about like, they were like, well, where's the blade? And I was like, well, here's what we do and what we put in. And then I started
Yeah.
going back and I showed them like Rivals,
Uh-huh.
and I showed them like the Rivals bloopers, so that
Okay.
they could like see like what is naturally there, what we're fighting and doing,
Yeah.
and then see like here's the outcome and how it looks and everything.
Sure.
So, but I
That's
thought that was
cool.
really cool.
I saw someone was watching Rivals the other day.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
probably me. Like I was looking up, like I'm like, all right, Rivals bloopers, Rivals, like all this different stuff.
I looked up Rivals bloopers, actually.
Yeah, I did too because
That's weird.
what I was telling them is that I was showing the kids Cole Vosh lightsaber, like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
shorter because the idea for him that I always wanted like the one-handed fighting style, and then he was gonna use like a shield.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like he was, I like the shorter saber where you could do 2 hands if you needed to, but having that shield, it wasn't like too long or
Yeah.
anything. Like I didn't want like a, there's like the Darth Maul, but only lights up one side. That's really long.
Yeah, I actually prefer the longer one with one side.
Yeah. Well, like you have the one. I forgot what it's, the
Ultra
Scorpion or whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Like it's cool, but it's so long.
Yeah.
I just don't like the length of it overall.
I like that because I like it like being able to like brace against like the bottom of my arm.
Yeah.
and like have it long to
Yeah, and I think it's cool for some stuff, but for some reason I always like the one-handed style more so.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, I don't want it as long as Darth Maul's. Darth Maul's is
Yeah.
2.5
That's
times
huge.
too long.
Yeah.
So
You wanted to talk about favorite lightsabers, right?
yeah, someone was asking me about lightsabers and stuff like that too, and I was curious like what your guys' favorite things were as well. Like I don't know what my favorite lightsaber is.
you mean just like in terms of design or
Yeah, I don't know.
like style?
Yeah, like someone like
I really
was
love
asking, like,
Luke's.
they were like, "What's your favorite lightsaber?" I'm like, I don't know. Like, I like my Kolvash one, but I don't know if I like it because like I can hold it and I know what it feels like and it's shorter and I like
Sure.
that was more mine rather than being like Mace Windu's or something.
Yeah.
Like his looks kind of cool, but I guess I don't know how it feels.
Yeah.
But I like different Jedi. But I don't know how I relate like what my favorite lightsaber would be.
So I guess like maybe the question is what's your style, then like what is like a cool design? Because
Maybe.
like style, like I'm always more into the single bladed stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If forced to use 2 blades, I feel like a dual blade is better than a double bladed saber.
Like
You know?
two blades.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
Because
like
you
that
can
better,
you
too.
can just change the angles. With a double blade saber, if you know where one blade is, you know where the other one is.
Yeah.
There's no like changing things when it
Yeah.
comes to that. Though I mean, it makes some really cool dynamic choreography.
Yeah,
But
for
in terms of like sparring and stuff, I thought it was fun to do the 2.
Yeah. So I like that style as well.
But
a
I would
lot
still
more.
go with just the single.
So, but I don't know. Like I was looking at some stuff and like Mace Windu's looked kind of cool, and
It's got that gold color.
yeah, and I also liked the Scorpion always reminded me kind of Darth Malgus's because it has like that one little like hook on it, but like Darth Malgus kind of has like
It has 2 like
it has like
blades.
blades on
Yeah.
it, which I always thought looked really cool, but like I'm not sure how long that is because the length of it is going to be a thing. Like
it's an extra long hilt.
yeah, so I don't know if I'd like something like that also has a longer hilt too. So like
Would you
it's-
go more of like Palpatine? Because he had this.
His was short, wasn't it?
He has a really short, but it still has that Mace Windu gold color to it as
Does
well.
it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe something like that would be kind of cool too. So I don't know. I just didn't know. Like, did you guys have favorite? Because I never really thought about like my favorite lights. I have favorite Jedi.
I mean, as far as
You know?
using them, I'm with Eric in that I would like a 2-handed one. I feel like
Longer, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know like what Jedi has used one of those.
Yeah. Like I don't know if like maybe I'm looking at it wrong too. Because like when I think about lightsaber, I'm thinking, well, how am I gonna fight with it? You know? Like I'm not just thinking about like what looks cool. Oh man, I love the way
Yeah.
Yoda has that little 5-inch
Yeah.
lightsaber that he's got.
Like my least
I've
favorite
always-
is the cross guard. I've never loved the cross guard. But are you about to say my favorite's the cross guard?
That's not your
No.
least. That's not your least
Okay.
favorite though.
Well,
That he
no,
admits
that's
exists.
design.
Yeah, okay.
I
Not
would
how you
say
fight.
probably my favorite as far as just a regular straight hilt would be Obi-Wan's saber.
Yeah.
And then as well as Count Dooku's saber hilt.
The curved one?
The curved grip, yeah.
I'm not even gonna
See-
acknowledge an Inquisitor saber.
I was looking at Obi-Wan's, and he had like 2 or 3 through the time. Mm-hmm. I like his first one from episode 1,
Episode 1. Yeah.
but I hate his third one.
well, that's the one that he ends
His
up
recent
with.
one? You don't like that one?
Like the one that comes out and it has like this weird dip in it. Like I don't know. I
You
don't
mean-
like it.
I hate
You mean
it.
Alec Guinness's?
Yeah, I think it's Alec Guinness's.
I mean,
don't know.
it's
When I was
just
looking up, it
it's just
said-
a handle of a light.
Well, I don't like it.
But it's so classic.
No, I don't like it though.
Okay.
I don't like his episode 1 one. It's simple. It's got that fucking big red button.
I don't
See,
know.
I
You don't like
that
the
one-
red buttons.
I like that one better.
I don't know how well that's gonna.
I see it pretty well.
That shitty one in the middle. The red button.
Yeah, it's the one on the right, the blue one.
Yeah, that I think
I
it's
don't
great.
like the right one there, but I like the left one better. I think it's because like I'm looking at like the grip wise, and I don't like the way.
Yeah,
it
the
dips
green one
in
is
so much.
Qui-Gon's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot more too.
Yeah.
The one on the far right, whose is that?
Luke's.
I
That's
think that
Luke's.
one kind of.
That's from Return of the Jedi,
that's-
right?
But I mean, it's based off of the one that you hate.
Yeah, I know. It's just like the way it dips in 2 times is kind of. I don't like it.
Well, Luke's is probably my favorite. If okay, in Star Wars canon, Dooku's saber is like made for people who are dueling 1-on-1 or 2-on-1. It's made for like a pure duelist. If I'm thinking fighting, and if that was true, I would like to become proficient at that design. That's kind of how I feel about it.
I mean, I'm a
I
big
also
fan
like
of
the dub-
Dooku's saber too.
Yeah, I love that one. I
the
also, I love, like, unlike Eric, I really love the double bladed like design from a fighting standpoint.
Sure.
But like, I'm not in love with Maul's saber. Just a bunch of red buttons.
Yeah, you just
You know what I mean?
you just don't like the red buttons.
No, I just don't. It looks like a toy.
Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know.
But you
I
know,
just remember that-
I've
that
seen
part
double
of
bladed lightsabers that look cool,
Yeah,
like Bastilas.
Yeah,
Basile's cool.
Basile's. You know, I just remember that episode 1 behind the scenes thing, because one of the questions I always had is like, why does Obi-Wan go from such a different design to his design he has in episode 3? You know, but it's really just that Ewan McGregor liked that design. Like they opened up this this case, and it has like all of these in there, except for like Dooku's and stuff, all the episode 1 stuff. Which, you know, Ki-Adi-Mundis and stuff. They're pretty much like half of Darth Maul's. You know, Kit Fistos and stuff. They're kind of generic.
Mace Windu's looks kind of like that gold on it and stuff.
Yeah, and it has.
looks
It's
kinda
called
cool.
like a Electrum or something like that. It's supposed to be like almost saber resistant.
That's cool.
Yeah, but Palpatine has that as well.
Is that little thing on the Dooku's cross guard? Well, it's not a cross guard, but
It's just like a flare out. Yeah.
Is that-
I don't.
that
believe
has to be
so.
resistant, right?
I don't know. I don't remember like in canon what it's
Yeah.
supposed to do, but
kinda like
I
the
think
Scorpion has
it's just part of like the fencing look, you know.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a
It's just it's
foils
ornate. It's
grip.
ornate and it's
Look
it's
up,
it's expensive, you
Darth
know.
Malgus's.
Yeah, Malgus is good.
I think it just looks cool. That's the thing too. Like I'm not looking
Kyle
at
Katarn has one of the best lightsaber designs, by
really.
the way. Yeah,
I don't know what it looks like.
Rick will look that up next,
Oh, also the
specifically from Jedi Outcast,
Star Killer's lightsaber.
especially from 2. I like Force Unleashed 2 Star Killer.
Yeah, like
lightsaber.
after this, and that one's
Like,
awesome.
look at that. Like, I like the blades on the side.
It looks like if it broke, you could still kill someone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that is
I just
true.
feel like it might be too long, maybe.
No,
But
that's
I'm
probably
the only part I'm counting for length really though is like where I can hold. Like I'm not gonna hold the blades obviously,
yeah.
but I don't want it to be like too long either way.
That one might be my favorite
Yeah,
so far.
that's it's a really pretty one.
That's interesting.
What was
but
the other one I was supposed
It's
to
got red buttons, so
Uh,
yeah, that looks similar to
Star
like,
Killer. Yeah, Star Killer's lightsaber. I mean, I think it's one from the second one's different, but maybe it'll just show a bunch of them.
honestly, one of my least favorite ones is Darth Revan's. You know, he has 2, and one of them has like these like blades that go throughout the length of holding it, and I think it's really uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Crusader made it for us downstairs.
Okay, yeah.
that one?
Is that Star
No.
Killers? That's kind of cool.
Is it? I don't think it is.
That might be like Evil Star Killers. Doesn't
yeah.
he
Yeah,
have
that
something
might
like
be.
that?
That might be.
Because he has like those long fingers, and he has something like that.
Yeah.
I do.
Galen Merrick is his name too.
Yeah, there you go. Look up Galen Merrick.
Honestly,
Dude,
yeah,
what's
I think
from?
so. I mean, these are like
Yeah.
renders and fan creations,
Yeah.
but I think that's about the right shape for the
Yeah.
second game, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like the top. Like, you know, the art where he's holding it like this.
Got that red button though. You can't use it.
Yeah, you don't see it too much. Also, I thought there was also one in the first game where he had wraps around it.
See,
I don't remember.
You could put wraps around it. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
But it kind of matched his outfit.
Now, a lot of mine.
Fallen Order has a great customization system.
Really?
Like you can do your own like emitter, pommel, like all these different things, and you can put wraps on them. You collect materials so you can change the color of what they are. Really cool.
I think that's why I like the Kolvash one so much because it's not like this is Luke's or Anakin's, but I imagine that's mine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I can be like, I can make this how I want it to be for Kolvash.
Oh, and I wanted to shout out to Cobb. We probably shouldn't watch it because it has spoilers for the end of Jedi Fallen Order, but he did this video where he showed me playing the final boss, and he used the music and intermixed Doctor Who. Like,
Oh, really?
Like, you know, like 5,000 years.
Is it the
10,000 years. Well, no, it's not that one. It's music specifically from that episode when he's like, 2 billion years, 5 billion. As I get more
okay.
frustrated, it's really, really well edited. I really like what he did. But spoilers. So
Yeah, I had it up before, but Aaron was like, nope.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like the last fight.
it's the final
But
fight.
like, I saw where he's like, it took an hour and 20 minutes
Yep.
and 29 deaths.
29 deaths.
Leon started playing Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
He's been going through that one, and he was trying to do the Riku fight on the first island. And he kept trying and trying, and I came in and tried to help him one point because he was getting like mad. And he was on his 30th. He was 0-30
30. Yeah.
because they keep tracking that game. Like when you lose, you don't die.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you're 0-1. He was 0-30. I'm like, oh man, here, let me help you.
See,
I
like,
remember the ice giant from that in Sephiroth. Like
Yeah.
just dying over and over and over again.
in Fallen
Sephiroth's
Order,
hard.
in
Sephiroth
Fallen,
was
I,
tough.
I had thought I was doing medium, but I was actually doing hard because there's story mode, Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, Jedi Grandmaster. And I thought, like, oh, I'll do medium. That's the way I'm just getting, like, the normal play experience. But I was actually doing, like, the hard right before the very hard is what ended up happening.
You sure? Because it could have been
No,
It was a very
there's
easy,
4 different ones.
Easy, normal, hard.
Play the game, you might change your mind.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
on my list. I'm trying to talk Melanie into doing like what we did with Uncharted.
Sure.
Where she like, I'll play and she can watch and see
Yeah.
how the story unfolds
Yeah.
and we can talk about
That'd
it
be cool.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've also been debating if I should wait and maybe like if I should stream it or
Yeah.
anything, or if it's good enough to stream, or if I
Yeah.
should just like play it and talk with you.
But I just met so many people like in that fight. We're like, Eric, just take it down. I took it down. I'm like, I can't take it down.
You can't take
And
it.
then after like the 20th death, I'm like, I might take it down. no. I just kept going. Eventually, in that Cobb video, it has the relief I felt when it finally. I think I did it. I slapped myself hard. I'm like, I'm still alive.
Is there a game that you guys ever try to beat? It was intense that you never beat.
Zombie
That I
Ate My
never
Neighbors?
beat?
Zombie Ate My Neighbors.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever.
I mean, I never went back and played it, but
Like there was
Super Star Wars on the SNES was so hard for me that
Those are all
couldn't
those
get
games.
past
Are,
the damn Jawa sandcrawler.
all those games are
Oh,
very
really?
hard.
Yeah,
Well,
I sucked.
for me, Ikaruga. I mean, when it came out for Steam, I beat it because, like, on the Steam version, you can put as many lives as you want. I just tanked a bunch of shit. It was a bunch of bullshit. I felt no satisfaction. And
Yeah.
I felt like I will never be a real man now.
I remember a day that Rick and I decided we were gonna beat Batman Forever, and we played it, and we got so close. We got to like the last battle or something. Like it was really close.
yeah.
Died, and when you died, you got to start all over.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're done. We gave up.
Aaron and I
hard-ass game.
share a game that we couldn't beat.
We never played that game.
Oh, yeah. We couldn't get past the tutorial.
Shut up.
Oh, yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
I've never played it.
But
But,
also, there's a game from the PlayStation 1 that couldn't be the last boss. It's starring Bruce Willis. His likeness and his voice is called
Yeah.
Apocalypse.
Armageddon or
Armage-
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
That's
yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
It was like he's like a really small third-person shooter or something, right?
Yeah, it's a fun game. Shoot 'em up. And yeah, that last boss is just fucking hard.
Yeah, I have on my list. Maybe after I finish Pokemon, I want to go through like the Dark Souls or Sekiro or Bloodborne. Like I think I have like all of those, or we have one of the two, and I want to go through and play those because I played a little bit of.
We played Dark Souls
what
during
was
the drunk stream.
What was the first one?
Demon's
Demon's Souls.
Soul.
Like that one I played a long time ago, but I never played the Dark Souls series. I don't think. And yeah, I think you started. I don't remember it. I think you did start it though. So I want to go.
I hear
through
that's the hard one.
I want to play Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro.
Yeah, Dark Souls is hard.
I might start with me getting through Jedi Fallen Order because it's kind of got that same
Yeah.
style of like
Yeah.
you die and whatnot, and so I don't know. But I know those are hard games.
Yeah. It looks like I need to play Half-Life at some point. There were like so many comments on our Half-Life.
Half-Life
reaction.
is hard.
Yeah.
The first one.
Well, and then people were saying that there's like a remake of the Half-Life game.
It's
like
been started.
It's like unofficial or
Yeah,
something.
it's called Black Mesa.
Yeah, but you can get it on Steam.
You
or
can,
something?
but it's not finished.
it's not finished. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Half-Life, it took me, like, at one point I abandoned Half-Life, and then it was one of those I came back to later in life and finally beat it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only one left.
The good thing about those kind of games, though, is you can quick save anywhere. So you're just quick save.
Gotcha. By the way, now that you looked at the ranch, you know some good news. Fucking rolled chicken tacos are back at Taco Bell. You guys ever have those? They're only
No.
there for like a little bit every year. Oh,
They need to bring back the double deckers.
I've gone twice, 2 days to get them. I was just sitting at home the other day. I was like, I gotta get them again. And we got them.
You talking about like
They're
you
like
get
the-
the
yeah.
4-pack?
Yeah, the 4-pack, like those thin ones.
Fuck yeah,
and
they're good.
They come with a spicy ranch dip.
Yeah,
So good, man.
it's so
You know-
fucking good. You guys need to try them though.
Get it.
Do you know what's being rumored to
Sponsored.
make a return?
What?
The McLobster.
What? Nah.
So years
It's
ago,
a McRib or nothing.
years ago, McDonald's had two sandwiches. I mean, they've had other adventures: pizza, spaghetti, hot
Yeah,
dogs.
McDonald's wings. I remember those. Because we're in Ohio. Ohio's a test market for the entire country.
Yeah, because
So-
we have a very mixed demographic.
Oh, weird. Anyway, they made the McRib, and they also had McLobster, which was kind of like the McRib. It was like in this bun with like lobster
That is-
and
isn't-
stuff inside it. Like I don't know what it was made, but
Yeah.
they called it the McLobster. It didn't do very well, and they stopped doing it, and they kept bringing the McRib back every once in a while.
Yeah. Well,
But
when pork
there's
prices are
rumors
good.
that they might bring it back, but it was like it was pricey
Yeah.
because it was lobster. And a lot of people just didn't want to pay that much.
Well,
for
they
a
have to wait
sandwich.
until the meat market is down, and they buy a bunch. You know.
So yeah,
That's why I also don't trust a fillet of fish. I used to eat fillet of fish when I was like younger, but these days,
Did you know that the alternative to the fillet of fish was?
Hmm.
For some reason, I was on this thing where I was looking up like failed attempts by McDonald's.
Yeah.
They had the Hawaiian burger.
Hawaiian burger.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, right? Okay, so
What
it was
is
like
that?
lettuce, tomato, all that kind of stuff. And instead of being on a hamburger, it
Sounds-
was on a fried piece of pineapple.
Really?
Jason,
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Put that on the burger too.
I mean,
It-
that you
it-
hate they would call that the Hawaiian burger.
It failed miserably.
Really?
But it was supposed to be an idea of like when, what's the time of the year when people don't eat meat on Fridays or whatever?
Lent.
That stuff. Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Like the filet of fish is popular because during that
Gotcha,
time.
sure.
But it's supposed to be an alternative to that.
Yeah.
And it failed terribly. Along with their pizza.
Well, it's only like a few times a year, anyways, though, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But
Yeah.
if you
I
have
think it'd be all right if it was on a burger too.
I mean, Lent is just that 40 days
Yeah.
a year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and maybe other people do that all year round. I don't know. I don't do
Vegetarian?
it. I don't do it ever. Vegetarians, yeah.
Yeah. No, I would say like one of the things like after I left Catholicism, like I don't have to do Lent anymore. That's nice, but I get to go to those amazing fish fries at St. Mary's. Jesus, they're so good.
You can still go though.
No, I can't.
You can just go,
The
right?
hypocrite.
I've never.
I'm using them. I'd be using those people and their faith.
I'm using
that
the
fish.
faith.
with our fish.
Tintin, who says, as someone who worked in a fish factory, I will never get fast food fish, especially lobster.
Yeah.
Dude, I have trouble trying
Though
to find like.
I like Captain D's.
Really?
Captain
I do.
D's, please, man. That's
I
some
love
good
Captain
stuff.
D's.
I don't like them or what's the other one?
Red Lobster?
No,
Long John Silver's?
Long
I don't like either one
schlong
of them.
silvers, man.
I don't like either one of them.
Long
Dude, I like them, man. It's
John
hush puppies and
Silver.
And
I don't know.
long fucking memory.
No, I don't know what it is, but I've never been a big fan of those two.
Huh.
I think it's just the fish stuff. I'm like, I don't really want fish.
Fried fish. So good.
I'd rather choose like chicken or hamburger.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
I'd go over it than
their
fucking
chicken fillets are
Burger
pretty good.
King's. Shit, man. Shit
What?
now.
Yeah,
It
it's
sucks
gone
now.
to shit.
What are you talking about?
It sucks.
I mean, I haven't had
It's
it for a
gone
while,
to
but
shit.
fucking
You're
so
shit.
bad. No. I'm taking a stand. I'm down on this hill. I don't go
I
anymore.
am right
What's
with
bad
you.
about it? What's bad?
It's not. It never, ever, ever is fresh.
What? Really?
It's never.
What do you get?
Just like a Whopper.
Oh man,
It sucks.
I love their Whoppers.
Yeah.
Actually, I have.
I used to.
mine's always fresh.
I think they
I've
did. I
never
think they've
had-
done something to cut costs at some point,
What
like,
time do
like
you
3
go?
years ago.
What time do you go? Like midnight
All time.
all the time.
It's omnipresent.
I don't have like a a limit, But if I go out to get dinner, like it's the last place I go these days.
I had one at the mall recently. Actually, it was at Whopper Junior, and it was
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
no.
but I used to get a chicken sandwich classic, and that one time when I went there, it just wasn't good. I had it 2 more times. It wasn't good after that. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
No.
Yeah, like,
I haven't had a good experience there, and
My
4
number
years.
one out of like the typical like fast food like burger places is Wendy's.
Wendy's is the best.
But if I'm
Wendy's.
choosing like a burger from McDonald's or a burger from Burger King, I
Yeah.
choose Burger King.
I mean, does Steak and Shake count?
No,
That's not the typical
Is it
ones.
fast food?
You know,
It
I don't.
is fast
I don't
food.
feel like
It's
it's
not fast.
It's made
not
to
a
order,
national.
though.
Here's the
that's
thing.
your favorite,
Fast
anyways,
food
isn't it,
chain,
Rick?
no.
I like it, but I don't think that they are in every city. You know, I can find
Yeah,
a Wendy's and
sure.
McDonald's and Burger King like
Well,
anywhere in America.
In Japan.
I can find them in Japan.
All I mean is like McDonald's and all those major fast food places. Like you're probably gonna like more than often than not, you're gonna get a burger that's been sitting in their fryer for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
It
possibly.
sucks,
Sure.
as opposed to the one that just came out. So it's actually really good, But the Steak and Shake, they don't put it on until
Until-
Yeah.
So,
until you
It's
get
like
it.
Five Guys.
yeah.
But if I was gonna choose that, I'd say like Rallies/Checkers. Like I love their,
Rallies
their
was so
fries and their
good.
burgers and stuff.
Yeah.
Great.
We've
I've
been
never had-
talking
never had
about
that.
nothing but food this whole podcast. Thanksgiving and then this.
I
No,
cut a Star
Cardinal.
Wars. I put a Star Wars segment in
You
there.
did.
But no, I also want to do the what is it? Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Like
Oh,
the chicken sandwich challenge. thing.
challenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A so
It's
good.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A
It's
is
Chick-fil-A.
good.
We'll go. We'll buy them. We'll film it.
I haven't had
And
a
then-
Chick-fil-A sandwich in like a couple years, and I went just the other day. Like
Did you just
2
have it with
weekends
the
ago.
pickle on it?
No, I didn't had no pickle. I just had just
Oh.
the bread and the spicy chicken.
Dude, the pickle's real good on
And
I
it
feel
was
like
so
Chick-fil-A
fucking good.
uses nin to make their chickens, and their
Yeah.
sacrifice is we won't be open on Sundays,
Yeah,
and therefore our nin,
is.
because of our dedication, will be
Yeah.
stronger, and our
See,
chicken
sure.
will be better.
like the whole Chick-fil-A thing. I know they get in trouble for giving to anti LGBT organizations and stuff, but that chicken's so good. I don't care.
See
Those contracts to actually give the money and everything, those are over.
Yeah, they've expired.
I have an
The reason why
LBGT fan
they-
who works there and loves it.
yeah,
Yeah. The reason why they haven't just because they've been stuck in this contract,
Yeah.
or they would have suffered much more severe
No,
consequences.
I understand, and I'm also not the kind of guy that's going to join like the movement, or something like that. But
The movement.
yeah, but it's over in Vienna. I'm not going to go out of my way to get it. But the other day, I went out of my way to get it.
I will.
I'm going to go my way a lot more in the future.
Eric doesn't
Shane.
believe in movements or journeys.
Nope, not at all.
Not if you have to move.
No.
Chick-fil-A, like I feel like their chicken's really good, but their breading. I don't know if I like their breading.
Oh,
They're
I
just-
love their
bread's
breading,
good.
dude.
I mean, they're fry. I don't
not
like
their
the
bread,
waffle fry
but
things,
the
but
breading on the chicken. Like if
Really?
you get like a breaded chicken, I feel like there's too much breading.
No, I feel like that sometimes,
No.
but
No,
most of the time,
no. I think it's
no,
just-
you're putting red shit on your deviled eggs, and you're doing that.
No, it's good.
You're getting Domino's and Burger King. I'm just kidding. I like
But-
both of those.
Domino's is way better now.
Domino's
That
is
was
better.
great. I love that bread bowl.
What was the thing that you were arguing with
been a
them
while since I've had
with them
Domino's.
against though? I thought it was Domino's is the one you didn't like.
Domino's used to be dog shit.
And Aaron was like, "This fool doesn't like Domino's, Rick. Don't listen to him.
No, it used to be.
He
dog
doesn't know what he's
shit.
talking about. This fool doesn't even like
And
Domino's."
no, Domino's themselves said, "Oh shit, we're dog shit," and they changed their stuff, and now it's better.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think they changed it because it was so good?
I haven't had Domino's. I had Domino's recently, and it was good. But before that, I haven't had Domino's since like the college with these guys.
Domino's like cardboard with ketchup on it.
Yeah. Now it's what's that place? Napoli's?
I haven't had Napoli's in
10,
20 years.
years.
It was so bad. I just decided I'm never eating this again.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll have to try it again.
Subs from Napoli's can be okay, and
Can
even their pasta can be okay, but their pizza is like the dough is like cardboard. Like
They started buying Domino's old suppliers dough.
no, it was like this before then, way before.
They just didn't learn the same
It's awful. It's
lesson
always
that
been awful.
Domino's did.
I look over, Eric is like brushing through pictures of food on his phone.
Well, Jancy sent me pictures.
Well, I thought it was gonna be porn, and he was like this.
But wait,
and then it was like fucking mashed potatoes.
Jancy sent me pictures of the Vineyard Rose, the restaurant that we went to, and it's a beautiful restaurant. But she sent a picture of the prime rib, and I was like, "Oh, this prime rib was so good." But I was doing
He
this.
was
like,
trying to be
I was
secretive.
doing this like, and I looked over at Shane. He's like, so disappointed. I'm looking at food. Dude, they had this soup, like this soup. It was like I don't know what
Butternut
it was.
squash?
Yeah, it was squash, but it tasted exactly like a better chicken tikka masala taste to it.
Really?
So good.
I mean, they do use like
yeah, I know.
like-
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same stuff,
Curry?
but it was
like curry and stuff like
like,
that.
I love the taste of the place over here in
Yeah.
in
Star of India.
in
yeah,
India.
in India, the Star of India. But this place, yeah, it's a little better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, if we're ready to move on from food,
No,
No.
okay.
I want to talk about Twitch a little bit. Tomorrow, we are going to be playing Sea of Thieves.
Oh,
Yes.
I announced it on my stream.
sweet.
Yeah, it's at
As
3
well.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Pirates.
So that's going to be some good times. They've added a lot since we played it last.
Yeah,
Oh,
we haven't
yeah.
played it in a long time.
The
I
last
don't think
time we
since our
played it-
computers were over there.
Yeah. The last time we played it, me and Aaron played, I think, by ourselves, and they had just come out with the Kraken. Yeah.
And then we found a ship fighting the Kraken. We went in, tried to help that ship. That ship got let free, and then our ship got taken by the Kraken. We're like, run!
Yeah.
I've since only seen one clip, like someone uploaded of it, and it's like these two guys like having like a nice day, like sailing, and they're like role playing, like
Yeah.
pick up the mainsail, like yes, captain, and then suddenly they go like, why do I hear boss music? Like, I don't know. The one turns around, this gigantic shark, just like,
Charges him.
The
and they're like,
Megalodon.
ah, and it just ends. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Probably
Like, why
the
do I hear
clip,
boss music?
probably the clip.
Megalodon. Yeah.
The only clip that I've seen since the last time we played was the Captain.
That's such a classic.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
What? What is it? Oh, we gotta go.
But yeah, they've added some more PvE stuff. There's a PvP thing they've added in.
Oh, really?
There's a whole new ship they've added in.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That was a fun experience, but all of us like trying to figure out how the game worked. And
Yeah.
then suddenly I went downstairs. I'm like,
We're sinking.
I think we're sinking.
I think we're sinking.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of water down here.
Get the buckets.
That was fun.
But I look forward to that. And if you ever miss a Twitch stream, we have been highlighting them.
We have.
And there are playlists of various
Yeah,
playthroughs.
I've been working on having collections. So like when you go to our videos, you'll see like Jedi Fallen Order playthrough, and there
The
should
entire
be all
yeah.
of it highlighted and selected there. I'm trying to keep track of Rick's Death Stranding stuff.
Yep.
And
Last of Us is up there.
yeah, I think Last of Us is up there. I don't know if I've done any Calvin's Outer Worlds. I might need to go double check the highlights of that.
Okay.
Um,
If you haven't, I'm recording them all locally. So
okay.
What do you think of the game?
I did Call of Duty.
yeah,
I
good.
did that one. I don't know if I've done Pokemon Day.
you need to do that.
Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah, the Fallen Order, especially the end of the game, it's not even like a let's play. It's a reaction. It's pretty good.
That's good.
I immediately just wanted to talk about it, but haven't been able to.
Yeah,
I get
know.
you.
I want to because I imagine I'm gonna get spoiled if I don't play it soon.
yeah.
you
And
know?
I want to talk about Death Stranding stuff too.
Yeah.
Which I can talk about like the gameplay moments, but some of the story stuff that's been happening is
Yeah.
It's insane.
All right.
so crazy.
I'll start playing both of those in my free time. Can't play Pokemon.
I bought Pokemon like
play too.
3 weeks ago. Still haven't played it. I took it with me, like to LA, to Temecula, back to LA, back home. Haven't played it.
Haven't played it once.
You didn't play on the plane?
No, I
He was trying to
desperately was
sleep.
trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to sleep for 5 hours and maybe slept 25 minutes. I did nothing else
man.
but stand there like,
Don't you hate when you can't get to sleep and then you feel resentful and you're resentful to like, other people who
I
who
was
slept?
I
and
was
you
super
got the fucking
resentful.
sleep.
The
you
guy
piece of
beside
shit.
me, because I was in the aisle and he was on the, he was like against the wall and looking down the window and he slept so much he was snoring, and I was just I was so mad I couldn't sleep.
So in Death Stranding, I haven't been getting lost,
Yeah.
but I've been having a different problem.
Okay.
So in one of them, I'm finally starting to get vehicles again. You start the game with a motorcycle, and eventually in the game you finally get motorcycles again. And You
Okay.
get like trucks
Yeah.
and all these different things, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. And so I stole a truck from a mule camp and was driving along, and I had built a road to a point,
Okay.
and then I could like see where I needed to go, but there's all this rocks and there's this river. And so I'm driving through these rocks, and you can click on the stick to jump the truck.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was watching him because I was doing a highlight. I'm like, Frick, where'd you do this truck thing at? And I was watching. I'm like, well, you're just like it's like you have hydraulics. You're like, dong, dong, dong.
Really?
And so I'm jumping over these rocks, and I see the river, and I don't trust the river. Like, it's pretty small, but I'm like, okay, instead I'm going to go around it on these rocks. And I start to go, and I kind of lose control, and my truck goes down into the river, and it stops.
Okay.
And I'm trying to jump it, I'm trying to rev it, and it's not moving anywhere.
That
I'm like,
sucks.
God damn it. So I get out of the truck, and I'm right where I need to be.
You have
like,
a bunch of- you
I've
have a bunch
traveled
of stuff,
for
too.
miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. So I get there, and I go to turn on my quest, and I realize I forgot all of my cargo back, way, way back.
Okay.
And I no longer have a truck, and because I can't turn this stuff in, I haven't connected this place to the network. I cannot build new vehicles.
Okay.
Fortunately, I have robot legs.
Okay. Well, that's a hell of a sentence. Okay.
It's a weird game.
Yeah.
And so I run all the way back.
Sure.
And
Like an exoskeleton
Could
thing.
you have
Yeah.
fast traveled?
no, because it's not connected to
The
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 network.
network.
Oh,
The
I
network.
thought maybe
Yeah.
the place you had to go back to was.
It is, but I don't think that there was a private room.
Okay.
And you can only do it from private room. So I run all the way back, and I get my stuff, and I build a bike, and I come back. And I use a ladder, like, over top of the river.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah.
And I'm trying to get this bike on this ladder.
So I'm watching him. He goes up and he gets off his bike. He goes over and he's like, ladder. All right, ladder.
Like Evil Knievel.
Here we go. And he lays the ladder down. Perfect. And he goes back and gets on his bike. And then he just like drives into the river. I'm like, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And he's like backing back up. I was like, you're going to lose this bike.
Yeah.
And then he like gets stuck for a minute. He's like, okay, that should be good enough, right?
Yeah.
And then what do you do, Rick?
And then I get across, and that's fine.
He like ramps up the rock and he just rides. What doesn't make sense? Like the back wheel is on it.
Yeah.
But the front has two wheels, and they're wider than the ladder. What's the point? But it's like,
You know, balance on that with the back wheel drag.
He's just scraping the engine block along all the rungs of the ladders on
Could
his
you
way
put
out.
3 ladders, one for each
he probably
wheel?
could have done.
You could, but I didn't need it.
Yeah, he did. He made it across.
made it across.
He
Yeah.
made it. I'm like, how the hell did that work?
Gotcha.
I just grinded it like Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
so funny.
ridiculous. Oh man.
But my favorite one was in the one last night because there was this cliff, and it's like the Grand Canyon kind of, but it's not quite that far. And so I can either go all the way around it, or I can jump it.
you said about Evil Knievel,
my
right?
gosh.
So I take my motorcycle.
Wait, is there like a ramp or something, or did you?
Well, so there's like uneven rocks.
Okay.
And like one of the rocks looked like a ramp. I'm like, this rock
was meant to be.
was meant to be. This is as intended.
Why it's here.
And so the big problem is it's right in the middle of a mule camp. And so all these guys are trying to attack me as I'm trying to do this thing. So I have to get off and I have to kick all their asses. And then they're all just unconscious. and I move their bodies to the side, so I have a clear path.
Graciously.
Could you imagine you hit them and you just fall down the cliff?
No.
Could make a ramp out of their bodies.
So I circled around, and I hit the turbo, and I go on this rock, and there's like this tiny pebble on this rock, and I think that this pebble is going to be no obstacle.
Sure.
I was incorrect. So
It's like when you're on a
I
bike.
lose all my momentum as soon as I hit it,
No.
A pebble.
but not enough of my momentum because I continue over the cliff. And I'm not going to make the jump, but I do hit the other side of the cliff,
Okay.
and my bike sticks like an arrow into the side of the cliff.
Like it clips into it?
Yeah,
Or-
it clips into it.
Oh, no.
Well, no, this is good.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I didn't fall down the cliff and
Right.
either die or lose all my cargo. So I get off the bike, and he just is sort of standing on it. And I climb up the cliff, and I look down on my bike, and I'm still within range enough that I can get into its inventory. And I just take all my stuff off from it, and I just leave it.
Oh, my gosh.
Bike expensive?
That's funny.
No, it's fine. And I just stole one of the mule trucks.
Yeah.
And then on the way back, I was able to jump it with the truck.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Okay, cool.
So, but yeah, it's an experience, that game.
Cool.
Yeah, even outside the story stuff, just like so many things can just happen that are so unexpected.
That was always the best part of Breath of the Wild is like just being in the middle of nowhere and suddenly like, I can't believe this is happening right now.
Well, I've been hearing a lot of, because, from mainstream reviewers, the game was divisive. But like I'm hearing that like now that the community has been playing it for a while, there's like this Zelda-like effect where people are doing all this crazy stuff.
Like playing with the physics and
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
the what's it called, the after game or the
metagame.
meta game or whatever.
See, there was, the same thing with like when I played like Skyrim, like one of my favorite moments in Skyrim was when in the very beginning you have a moment where like these people are fighting a dragon.
Yep.
And I went over and grabbed like two of these like giant ogre troll guys or whatever, and I kited them over to where the mission was going to be. So in the middle, I just hid inside the little keep.
Yeah.
And outside, there's people, dragons, and these ogre guys all fighting each other, And I'm like, I'll just wait till whatever's left.
Yeah.
And the ogre guys were left.
They're always what's left.
Like they're like on Breath of the Wild, if you get on top of a guardian at the right way and you slightly move, you can actually steer the guardian and you can like take it into like Kakariko Village. People are freaking out and running. It doesn't attack them, but it's really funny. Yeah.
But yeah, like Death Stranding is almost like a toy box in some ways.
Yeah.
That you have all these different ways to handle these situations.
Yeah.
And it's just about like coming up with the most creative ways to do
Sure.
it.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
So Rick streams Death Stranding every Tuesday.
Yep.
From about 3 till... I don't know what to say for that.
Well, so last Tuesday, like a couple of days ago, so I had been playing Chapter 3 the entire previous day, which I had played for 6 hours. And then I was 6 hours in a couple of days ago, still in Chapter 3. And I was like, I can't stop streaming until I beat Chapter 3. Because I feel like I just would have been so devastated, I might have not come back to the game.
Yeah.
And so I went like an extra 3 hours.
Yeah.
And finally beat it. And as I beat it, I'm like, oh, thank God. And I try to save, and I can't. Because it says, there's danger nearby. And then I have to have a boss fight.
Gotcha.
Did you beat the boss though?
I did.
Good.
And then I saved immediately. And apparently that boss fight is Chapter 4.
Yeah. So apparently he beat Chapter 3 and finished
Yeah.
4.
What?
Thank
the
God.
boss fight by itself is chapter 4?
Apparently Chapter 3 is a third of the game,
Yeah, I was looking
as far
at,
as like the story mission is concerned.
like the prologue and Chapter 1 both kind of have like one story mission, and it's a lot of like cinematics and stuff. But then you get into like Chapter 3, and from the way it sounds, there's less cinematics, but a lot more mission-based
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So you're traveling a lot more and doing a lot more, so it can take a lot longer to get that one done.
Gotcha.
So people say it gets like a third of the game, and there's like, I don't know, like 14 chapters.
Yeah.
And that one chapter is like a third of the game.
That's ridiculous.
But I did it. I beat it. I was so relieved, so proud of myself that I had to do 70 squats as a reward. All right. I want to watch this. I've seen it, but I don't think you guys have. There's a big Super Mario Maker 2 update,
Okay.
Okay.
and there's a neat little trailer for it.
We haven't played that for a while.
My daughter plays it all the time.
Really?
I play it. I mean, I not recently, on the last like 2 months, but when I got it, I played it like every night for 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, I played every night when I got it for a while.
It'd be cool to accumulate some more levels again and maybe
Yeah.
do like another.
Especially after this
stream.
update.
I got like
oh boy.
I got like all the world records on all your guys' levels at one point. I might have been beaten since I've stopped playing, but like all of them. So
All right,
Let's take a
see
look.
what
Really good.
happens here. Talk about it.
I tested this before stream and it worked, so cross your fingers.
For playing the Super Mario Maker 2 game. Let's check out what's in store
Nope,
for the
not
latest
working.
update.
Give it a
including
second.
a variety of new parts.
Come on, baby.
First up
Yeah.
is Spike. This green
Oh, they're
button
adding Spike in?
spikes
Spike
spiky
in
iron
there?
balls and toss them at you. If you get hit, it's really gonna hurt. However, with the right setup,
Oh,
the
You
spike
can-
ball can be
yep.
used to interact with the block, break a block,
That's pretty
As a
cool.
platform.
Yeah, you can platform
and
it.
even as a weight.
Oh,
Smart.
I guess
cool.
Spike can use its talents for good.
Yep.
Oh, and in the snow theme,
Good.
Spike will throw snowballs. Snow
Oh,
or
nice.
iron. The balls Spike tosses have many uses.
Sweet.
Next is Pokey.
Oh, sweet.
Made up of
Oh,
spiky
man, I miss
spheres.
Pokey.
This cactus-like foe
I love
poses
using
quite a
Yoshi on
threat.
Pokey.
Spin on
You'll
it.
take damage if you touch its spikes, so the tall ones can be a challenge. Looks like I
Yep.
can't go through.
There's probably a block. Yep.
Aha! A fireball will do the
Oh,
trick.
yeah, that's it.
Yoshi can also stomach the
Yes,
prickly
eat them
Pokey.
all.
Gotta get the
In
head.
night mode, Pokey will take to the
Oh,
sky.
that's
What?
cool.
Give it wings and it'll home
Jeez
in.
Louise.
Yeah, with wings
That's
it follows
crazy.
you.
Turns Pokey into a snowman. Step on one, and you're in for a snowy
Good.
surprise. Now let's take a look at the new frozen coin. Encased in ice, this
Okay.
coin is similar to an ice block, but will thaw out when hit with fire.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
You can have a lot of
cool.
cool puzzles with that.
Yeah.
Parts like the burner, firebar,
Nice. Nice. Okay.
and angry sun also do the trick.
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of
So
cool.
heat up
Bowser.
your courses
Whoa,
with some
that's
cool
cool.
traps.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Next up is the P block.
P-block,
These
yes.
solid, unbreakable
Okay.
blocks will appear when you step on a P switch.
And you, yeah,
But
you can't
only
break them with your head.
temporarily.
It'll stop it. Yay!
Use it like this,
And now you won't
or
break
like
it.
that.
Oh, good
The dash
job.
block is coming to the Super Mario
that's it.
3D
I'm
World
excited about
game
this.
style.
Ooh.
You just go run real fast,
Just for
right?
3D World, but
Step on it to dash.
Dash!
Oh,
So
man.
it's just
You can
instantly
jump
you-
long distances.
I
So,
could
like,
use
even
one of
faraway
those at my
blocks are
level.
fair game.
You can't stop running.
That's some speedrun
Yeah.
stuff right
Connect
there.
with you
Hell of it.
and keep on dashing.
I think.
Use it for
Oh,
technical
look at that.
courses,
That's cool.
Or to reach Mach speed with the Koopa Troopa
that
car.
too.
Nice. Okay.
It's like in Mario Kart when you hit the speed
But that's
boost.
not the biggest thing.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Huh?
Take this.
dangerous
Link.
to go alone.
What?
Link.
Introducing the Master Sword power-up.
What?
This familiar item is from the Legend of Zelda series.
Okay.
Pick
What
it
does
up and
Mario do?
Da 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 da.
He turns
You
into Link.
become Link.
Mario transforms
do?
into Link. This new look isn't just for show.
Okay.
Does he shoot a sword?
Attack with your sword.
Ah, cool.
Guard with the shield.
What? That's so cool.
Dash attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pegasus
what?
boots.
Dude, you can.
And down thrust.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
Oh,
Take
damn.
advantage of
Down
Link's
air,
classic
man.
moveset. And some of his tools. Something
Items?
out of reach. The bow and arrow.
No.
You
What?
can even shoot in 3 different
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
man.
Oh
That's
my
so cool.
gosh, that's so cool.
That's
And
fun.
then
People are gonna
no
remake
Bomb?
entire.
Bombs.
Bombs.
People are gonna
Master
remake
Sword
entire
can find creative ways
Zelda
to clear
games now.
courses.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I mean, it kind of works like a bomb.
Yeah.
Or make the Master Sword power up the star of a puzzle.
Four swords.
course. Those aren't the only updates.
Ninja.
A new mode,
Ninja
Ninja
speedrun?
Speedruns, is here.
Okay.
Race for the quickest time on courses created by Nintendo exclusively for this mode.
Whoa.
Other
Whoa.
players, Ninja
Those
Ghosts,
are all
will
other
run
players?
Yeah.
alongside you as you compete
Super Meat
against
Boy's
rivals
book right
from
there.
around the world.
Who's the fastest ninja?
That's pretty cool, actually. You're competing against everybody
New
at
courses
once.
will be
Yeah.
distributed periodically.
And they're Nintendo created levels
Clear
and they'll
courses
keep
to collect
coming out.
stamps,
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
even unlock special Mii costumes. In addition to bragging rights, top players will also have gold stars circle around their Mii character for a certain period of time.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
That. I love it. I love it.
That's so
I
cool.
love the game because it's endless.
Yeah.
He trapped him.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Ooh.
Like,
Oh, that's cool.
for a while there, I was obsessed with watching, like, these amazing level builders play other amazing level builders' levels. You know?
December
And I would just go in,
2
like, a circle.
Update 2 will launch on December
Yeah, it
5th,
was like today.
2019.
Or yesterday.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
damn,
that's
okay.
like- yeah, dude.
Huh.
Sweet.
I had said that, man, if they could pull off some kind of Zelda Maker where you can just design dungeons, that would be amazing. Because, you know, the dungeon thing in Link's Awakening, it's just
Limited.
You're just taking rooms from, you know, things
From
and
the
putting them
game.
together. It's not the same. But, like, yeah, if you're able to, like, actually design using some kind of, like, engine to
Making
create
your own puzzles
to create
and
puzzles.
stuff.
But I mean, people have already like I played a Deku Tree level in this already. You know, it's just Mario, but now I can just be Link. You know,
Yeah.
and you can use all of the tools. Like the bow and arrow is really cool.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
a neat idea.
Well, being able to shoot it at angles is awesome.
Now it's
dude.
only in the 8-bit. It looked like, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one thing I would like is a, I don't know, I lost it.
Whoa!
A
I was like,
boomerang.
oh man, I'm gonna say this.
A hook
and then
shot.
like, no, I'm not. Oh, I'd like a search function.
Search.
Like right now, there's not. At least the last time I played, there wasn't really a search. You could look for things by number. And
Yeah.
you could look through like multiples and
Yeah, or
like,
difficulty.
Yeah, like how difficult it was. You could look by
Yeah.
like a few
Yeah.
keywords, but you couldn't be like Deku Tree.
No, you
know?
have to like have the code.
If you have
to
the
be able
codes,
to
you're
get it,
good,
yeah.
but you can't search for those codes. You know,
You
have
can
to, like,
also
stumble across the level some
Yeah.
other way.
And like, you know, like there's like, you know, like amazing level builders that you can follow them and see all the stuff they've made.
Yeah.
You can do that too. But yeah.
But you got to find them first to know to
understand.
follow that builder.
Sometimes
you know?
like I'll be playing, I'll be like doing like an infinite speed run or whatever it's called. And yeah, I'll get like 12 trash levels in a row and I'm like, I'm done. You know?
Yep.
That's awesome though.
But no, it looks really cool. Maybe we should try it again sometime. I love the idea of doing like the 4 swords, like have a co-op level where you
Yeah,
got to
that'd
work
be cool.
together and use shields to keep yourself from getting crushed or
Yeah.
something, and that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll run the streaming machine.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, I've got a couple news items. One of them is Toys R Us reopens 2 stores under new ownership.
I heard about
in
that.
America.
Whoa.
In
right?
America.
Yeah, I did see that. Toys R Us is still available in Canada.
Right.
And they're doing it well up there. And they're getting all the good shit. I hate that I don't have Toys R Us anymore. You know, it
Yeah,
sucks.
I do too.
Like it's really like devastating to the toy market around here.
Yeah, it's part of a plan to open 10 new stores over
Yeah.
the next year. And they've got some interesting things that they're trying out. Like, for example, a store in New Jersey has a Nerf target range.
Whoa,
Yes,
that's
do
so
that
cool.
stuff.
Why not do that?
It's calling experience-driven retail. The idea is to encourage kids to actually pick up the toys and play with them.
That's a great idea.
That's
That
a
is
good
great.
idea. Yeah.
I had heard that KB Toys was going to buy Toys R Us and start putting new stores out. Remember KB Toys?
Yeah, there
Yeah.
must be one in the mall where Shoe Department
Yeah.
is right now.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I miss having that like that store that was just about like, you know, not just for kids but the collectible markets too. You know, like because Walmart, I mean,
They don't get
they
a
have
lot.
exclusives and stuff, but it's not that they don't get a lot. They get it. Their workers don't give a fuck.
True.
They'll have a box in the back that should have been out 5 months ago, and then it was like, oh, I found this, put it out there, and then some, you know, asshole comes and buys all of it and sells it on eBay, you know, or they just have their workers take it, you know, that happens a lot too. But yeah, especially around here, like you just can't find anything. The only actually good spot is GameStop anymore. They're really like updating their merch stuff.
Yeah, they're pushing
Yeah.
merchandise and stuff a lot more now at GameStop
Yeah.
compared
That's
to when
because
I used to be there.
online game purchases and stuff are so much bigger now.
Well, with a lot of things being digital, more
Yeah.
and more things are moving digital, and
Yeah.
that was one thing they were worried about back in the day when I was there. Was that, you know, how do you sell a pre-owned digital game? You
Yeah.
know, you
Yeah.
can't. So what do you sell?
Yeah.
It's like you can sell the new games, but they only get so much, and you know, most of the profit was based on the pre-owned sales. So merchandise, they bought. Who was it? Who'd they buy?
Geek,
Yeah, Think
Geekoid
Geek.
or Think Geek.
They
Yeah.
bought Think Geek, and they use a lot of their
Yeah,
merch and
and,
stuff
like-
in their stores and stuff now.
And the workers there, like, they know what they're talking about. They know when things are coming in. They like when I come in, they're like, "Oh, hey, you got your pre-order back here," you know. Like Walmart, they just like, I don't know. This man wants a space toy, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
This
It's-
grown man wants toys. I don't
Well,
know what he wants.
You know, it's the difference too of like, you know, this is a place that specializes in this stuff.
Yeah.
Versus like Walmart, like
Yeah.
you get someone in the electronics section, and most of them they don't even know. Like they might know the phone stuff, but they don't
Yeah.
know the game stuff, or the
Yeah.
computer stuff, or
Exactly.
the,
Yeah.
And you don't have anyone running the toy section at all. You
No.
know, whereas at Toys R Us, they're all there for the toys,
Yep.
and then you have someone especially back by the electronics area. So some of the stores like GameStop, at least like that person, like when I worked there, like I knew the games. I played more games there than I
Yeah.
did at any other job I did, but I also had more access to it all. You know.
Yeah. Well,
But
I
they-
mean, Calvin
regulars.
actually helped me out the other week.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting for Return of the Jedi, Luke, and Spirit Yoda exclusives to come out. Couldn't find them. They're supposed to be at Walmart. Couldn't find them. I called. Hey, these supposed to be out. They came out the same day as your Frozen 2 shit. Here's all the Frozen 2 shit. Where's this? And the guy's like, I don't. I'll look it up, I guess, if it's important to you. You know. Is
that what he said?
Yeah. Yeah. And he's like, can't find it. Don't know where it is. They say it's here, but it's not here. I'm like, this is the Star Wars section. Do you have it like in an end cap somewhere? And then Calvin texted me like 2 days later. It's like, oh yeah, it's in the entertainment section.
Yeah.
It's like this. And I was looking online. People were saying, yeah, like I'm finding it in the auto section or like men's clothes. Like it just, they put it up randomly somewhere else that wasn't.
It's one of those like in the middle of the aisle, like randomly, like in between food and clothing or
like
something.
in the electronics section now they have those pallets lined up over towards the left of the
middle
TV
aisle
section
areas and stuff.
where like they put the bigger TVs and stuff. It was just thrown on there.
And there's
then 2 days later I found another one like by the pet section.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Why is it there?
I don't know, but like the thing that frustrates me is like I generally know like the street dates when these things come out, because if I don't get it then, there's like 3 or 4 collectors around here that come, they buy every single one, they put it up on eBay for $50.
Yep.
When it retails for $19.99, you know? Which I hate those kind of things. I hate that sometimes I have to resort to getting that way, you know?
And
You have to
feeding
reward
off
them.
because
of
then
that.
you're supporting what they're doing.
Yeah, it sucks. But I had to do that for like 2 of the first edition.
See, are they even
things.
collectors, or are they just like you said? Like
They
they're
could
just
be
collectors. Like
They're
I mean,
secondary retailers.
at the
is
very
what they
least-
are.
At the very least, they have the knowledge and the interest of people that make that their hobby.
Sure.
And they could be collectors, but they also can make money doing it, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of them can make a lot of money because
Well, you buy
like for
buy
the-
2 of them,
yeah.
sell one, keep the other. You've paid for yours,
Yeah.
and you made $10.
like for Force Friday this year, they did, they had brought out 8 new Black Series figures. Then they brought out the same 8 figures, but in these first edition white boxes. And the regular ones, you can still find those, but the white editions, they were gone in a week. And you could buy them for $20, and online they're going for like $120, you know? People are just making so much money off of them. And I ended up having to buy like 2 of them for like 40. I found like a decent one at least for like $40, but that's the only way I could complete it, you know? It's frustrating. However, I just got, like, before we started podcast, I got an email from Best Buy that my exclusive Black Series Heavy Infantry Mandalorian Trooper shipped. Whew.
From
Nice.
Best Buy.
Yeah, for Best Buy exclusive.
That's weird.
Yeah,
yeah.
I got a pre-order.
I wouldn't expect Best Buy to sell that stuff.
No, it's just, they sell a lot of it, actually. But, Heavy Infantry. So happy they have it now.
That's awesome.
I actually got 2 because I figured one of these needs to be out on the table for Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
So that should be there like tomorrow.
Sweet.
Hopefully I get it before the episode.
Hopefully.
I don't know if this is an official thing or just something someone made, but someone linked it in Discord. Spirits and Such Consulting website. So
from Mob
from
Psycho?
Mob Psycho?
yeah, so it's Reagan's website that he
Yeah,
made.
it looks like GeoCities.
Yeah, it does.
That's awesome. That's good.
So you can. He
love
has an
Reagan.
advice column on this blog.
Really?
I love your cursor.
How often does it? Yeah, it's good. How often does it get updated?
This was March 13, 2019.
Gotcha.
So it's been a while. But,
Right.
And the fact that it's in English makes me imagine it's probably
Fan-made.
a fan-made, but
But funny.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
is
is
really
cool.
I like that.
That quick time button.
I have a couple of memes.
Mimi.
So, gonna tell my kids this is the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, that's been the new meme.
That's
Gonna tell
great.
my kids.
You gonna tell my kids is a meme?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Aaron playing Pokemon Sword. It's a new Pokemon. I've never seen it before.
Is that how you're like, Aaron?
I get excited about some of them.
Yeah.
There was one I had that like evolved or something. I was like, okay. But then like there was something that popped up. Oh man, what was it? It was during stream and people were making fun of me because I was like, hey! I was like, yeah, look at this thing! Yeah, like I was in the middle of talking. I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
And they were making fun of me and stuff. But yeah, I get excited at some of the new ones and stuff. Especially when I find something like, oh, this is cool. What's this? It's brand new. I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
What's it evolving? I'm like, oh, guys, it's going to evolve. What's it going to look like?
No, I get you. Sometimes though, I hype up what I think the evolution is going to be, and I'm like, oh man, this little fire pig is going to be like this fire Ganon boar thing. I was like, nope,
It was
wrestler or
yeah.
clown
Yeah.
guy. God damn it,
There was
T pig.
I went on a rant though because I was unexcited about. So in Pokemon Sun and Moon, they came out with a Alolan Meowth.
Yes,
And it just looks kind of,
fat.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like its face is much more like
It's very round.
rounded, and I don't know how to describe
Yeah,
it. Like
and the
it's-
Persian has a fat face too.
Yeah, and it just looks weird, like a more anime looking maybe or
Yeah.
something. I don't know what it is, But
I mean, some of them are cool. Like the Vulpix one is awesome.
I
Like
love
the
Vol-
ice.
It's just an ice one. It's so
Yeah.
cool looking. I like it a
The-
lot.
the-
Grimer and Muck get all
The
rainbow.
Diglett just has like wavy, like surfer dude hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, so some of them are kind of weird and interesting.
Executor, like is a palm tree.
He is a giant, like, and he's dragon type.
Yeah, those are really cool. I
Yeah.
like those.
Some of those are cool. Like the Meowth, though, I just wasn't a huge fan
Yeah.
of. The Galar region has their own Meowth.
There's
as well.
another Meowth.
There's another Meowth.
Okay.
If I could have Rick maybe look it up and show you guys, and maybe we can discuss what you guys think of it too, because I was unhappy, and I was like, why?
Really?
Like, it's terrible.
Okay.
Like, this thing's running around chasing me. I'm like, please leave me alone.
All right. Does it have a Galar Persian as well?
I haven't seen it yet because I haven't evolved
Gotcha.
this thing yet.
All right, let's see it. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Like,
that
that
thing
looks terrible.
sucks.
That lower thing is like it's like a ball sack. Like, it wiggles around and moves
Does it?
and stuff.
Ooh,
And it's,
like
It's
its
such
belly?
a different
That's
looking
kinda
Pokemon
disgusting,
too.
yeah.
I
Like
mean,
a-
at least the Alolan one looks like Meowth.
it looks like where the wild things are or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those
It's a
weird
mix
monsters.
between that and the teeth and the eyes are kind of like the cat bus from
I mean,
Alice in Wonderland.
no, My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh yeah, you're right.
it's like the Tuca, it's like the Lothcat Tuca version. Of
Maybe
Meowth.
the Persian looks cool. I haven't gotten that far yet to see
Yeah.
what it's going to look like when it evolves, because I also was kind of like, I don't want it. But
Yeah.
but the Meowth and the Persian from Alolan, I didn't like them
Yeah.
either. I'm like, why? Give me someone else.
Yeah.
Quit picking Meowth. Like,
Now,
I don't care.
I've caught a Galarin.
yeah,
Galar.
Galar.
I've caught a
Galar.
coughing and wheezing.
I got a
In Pokemon
I got
Go?
a coughing, and someone told me the wheezing evolves differently, kind of like
Yeah.
Execute and
Yeah.
Executor did in Alolan. So I haven't seen that one yet,
Yeah.
but that's on my thing. I did.
But I like some of the new designs. There's a Zigzag Zune has a cool new design too.
Yeah, he's kind of different. You don't mind me telling you, there's a Farfetch is different.
Ooh,
There's a new Farfetch.
that's nice.
Like,
Okay.
he's Rick, look up Farfetch for a second here. So
I like Farfetch'd.
Farfetch in the original ones, like he's this bird, and he has like this little like leak, right? And he fights with it and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this Farfetch, he also fights with a leak.
Yeah.
But the difference is that this one's not a flying type or normal type or whatever. This one is a fighting type,
Okay.
and he trains to be better. So the leak he fights with is like much. I don't know what the hell that one is. That one's
like a
different.
sword.
What is
No.
that thing, Rick?
Is that not it?
That's not a Farfetch.
Does he evolve?
I don't know what
Did
it
he
is.
get a new Farfetch? Never evolved, did he?
I don't know. Maybe it evolves.
Spoilers.
Damn it, Rick.
Spoilers.
But you were worried about spoiling me, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
no, it's
know.
okay, and he
It just-
spoiled you.
It's just Farfetch.
This is-
Galar.
This is the
Farfetch.
Alolan Meowth. At least looks like a Meowth.
I don't know.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
took
it
his-
looks like
that one had
blue.
like a shield. This guy just has a giant. He has a giant leak like a club.
Oh, okay, I see.
Like it's just like a huge. Like he's like a. But that one had a fucking shield. I don't know what that is.
awesome.
Well, the leak was a sword too.
That looked cool.
That's
Yeah,
what I
it
thought
looked
you
like it
were
had a
excited
sword
about.
and shield or something.
Sword and shield. That
Yeah.
works.
This isn't
Yeah.
a very good picture, but
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of him. Like look.
So
like,
it's just a giant leak.
this
So
guy's
much less
like,
impressive.
Well, now, I was like, damn.
You want to see some shit? I'll show you some shit.
It popped. That guy, he appeared and he like hit me with this. He's like, damn, he fights with this thing.
Really?
And then I caught one. He's a fighting type.
That's
like
cool.
guts
So
when
you're gonna
he
have
was
to
a
use
child.
him now and see what he
Now
looks
you gotta
like. I didn't know
evolve him.
he evolved.
Yeah, it's a first evolution for Farfetch, isn't it?
Yeah, he didn't have one before. No, that's crazy.
See, I like when they take like previous Pokemon that didn't evolve and do it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
Adding-
they should do
it's
that
like when
more.
they took Onyx in second gen and made Steelix.
And Steelix, yeah.
Steelix
Like, that was
awesome,
really
That's
yeah.
so much better. They should do that more of that.
So, yeah, but no, like the Meowth, I'm like, you already changed him into Alolan. Why
Yeah.
pick someone else? Like picking a Farfetch, that's fine.
I
that.
do really like the regional types, like the Vulpix, obviously it used to be a fire and now it's like that ice one, and
type,
it looks
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, and it looks good.
And the
They added,
Ninetales looks great, too.
I think it was Ice Fairy. They added Fairy into it too.
Yeah.
It's so like majestic looking and stuff. It's really cool. So, but no, I'm going through. Apparently, there's more I don't know of old Pokemon still. So, I need to see what a Weezing looks like. Figure out what that thing
Yeah.
is. I don't know if it changes it at all. But the Meowth is like steel.
Oh yeah.
Really?
It's
Steel
a
type?
steel type,
Huh.
which
Even
is
with
weird.
that thing that
That ball
bounces?
sack bouncing around, yeah, it's still steel.
That's a weird.
Steel
Those are
type.
ball bearings.
Yep.
There you go.
Steel wool. I'll play it eventually. I have too much to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got some questions and donations.
Okay.
So I'm going to get to those.
Let's do it.
Sweet.
Questions.
YY2018 has subscribed.
Thank you, YY.
Why?
Thank you.
Why?
Thank you.
Gondar has subscribed for 19 months.
Hey, 19 months.
The beacons
Thank
of
you.
God are lit.
Ian, 23 months. Next week is Crisis. I cannot believe it. Managed to avoid just about everything about it going in fresh. This is going to be a wild, emotional ride.
Good
guys.
for you, man. Like, yeah,
Yep.
as soon as
Good for you.
we watched those episodes this week, I was like, it's happening.
Yeah, no. Like
Like,
we're right on the precipice. of it.
Flash season 1 is like, it's leading up to like Flash vanishes in Crisis in the future, you know? And you're like, what happens, you know? It's now.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm so excited.
Fumarak, 14 months.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fulmer.
Thank you, Fulmer.
Thank you, Fumarak.
Agent J, also 14 months.
And
Thank
thank you
you.
for
Thank you,
the
Agent
wing.
J.
Well,
Yes,
guys,
thank
wings.
you.
Wings.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it,
very
man.
much.
Love the wangs.
Wangs.
Anna, for 8 months. Hope you guys have a great winter holiday and year next year.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Anna.
Thank you.
Freeze.
The Frenzy has resubscribed for 28 months.
Oh, damn. Thank you.
Whoa.
Thank you, Frenzy.
And Phenom Taker beating him with 30 months.
Oh, Phenom.
Thank you.
Dang. Thank you so much,
Blind Wave
Phenom
Super
Taker.
Baby.
Right?
Takes 30 months to gestate.
Indeed.
What do you get?
That's
Super
like
Baby.
What's
that's
Super
like
Baby
almost 2 Andy
I don't know.
Dwyers.
Just roll big.
Yeah.
Skinner does have a Blind Wave baby with 9 months.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
do?
Skinner.
Take care of the baby.
Jazz Eclipse, 4 months.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Jazz.
Jazz.
Thank you, Jazz.
I think it's Saiyan with 300 bits.
I'm just
Currently, yes, currently going through a tough time being sick and going to the hospital fairly often, but just wanted to thank you guys for the entertainment, which helps a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, hope you
thank
feel better.
you.
Hope you feel better,
better.
man.
Yeah.
I
Glad we
hope you
could
feel
help.
better. Daniel tipped $4.64. Hey boys, a huge fan of the channel. Just want to ask when the Vikings reaction will continue.
well, I don't know.
Yeah.
We did one this morning. It's a 2 episode premiere, so we did one this morning. We're gonna do one tomorrow. So
Yes.
it should be almost done. So look out for it shortly after podcast. The first episode and the second episode we'll do tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's all because of your donation.
With the first episode
Thank you.
and the second episode already being out, they didn't do Q&As yet either. So there is a tweet up to
Yep.
do Q&As. So make sure you get those in if you want to ask any questions about
Yep.
the episodes.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
At BlindWaveProd on Twitter, and then use hashtag Vikings Q&A.
Very good. Crimson,
Sorry.
with 20 bits. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Shane, missed you on Black Friday when I was working. I went ahead and got Star Wars. I assume he means Jedi Fallen Order.
Sweet.
Because I got a discount on it. I'm loving it. It's good so far.
Oh, so good.
Also got the Spider-Man Game of the Year edition and Nier Automata
Sweet.
Game of the Year
Nice.
edition.
Got some
Well,
great
hell
games.
yeah, man. Enjoy
Cool,
Star
cool.
Wars. Missed
Yeah.
all you guys for sure.
Automata.
Near Automata.
Nothing.
Auto-
What's automatic with you?
Erotica?
Autoerotica? Jurassic Park.
Alicia with
You're
19 months.
19. Thank you,
Thank
Alicia.
you.
Top screen with 100 bits.
Thank you,
Top
Alicia. And
screen.
thank you, Top
no
Screen.
way.
I love you, Top Screen.
Grayson DX with 100 bits. Sorry for cheating on the Titans poll. He did all the above. I certainly hope the show gets new writers next season. That Nightwing suit, though.
It was a great suit.
It was great.
Fantastic
Yeah, it was really,
suit.
really good.
Yeah.
Definitely some things in the episode that could have been better.
Reza with a blind wave baby.
Reza.
Thank you.
What's the name?
Blood, baby.
They should have to name their baby.
Grayson DX gifted a sub.
Thank you, Grayson.
Hey,
Now
now
I'm
I'm Grayson.
Congrats to whoever got it.
Now I'm thinking of some kind
Yeah.
of system in which they have like a Tamaguchi thing where they have to like feed their blind wave baby, and,
now-
if it dies, they have to restart.
Now it's a responsibility. Like,
It's
damn
like,
it, why
you
did I
better
do this?
subscribe or it's dead.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure
Yeah.
it out.
If you, what if you stop subscribing in like between
Yeah.
the 1 and 9 months?
Then it doesn't get born.
Some states might frown on it.
The cameras can't see it, but the ringlets on our curtains are making like
Whoa.
I've
yeah.
been staring
Holy
at the.
shit.
I've been staring
Awesome.
at those like they're like fucking something like a
Move
like
the
a
camera
rope.
to see it.
I will.
They
no, not
started
that one,
from
Rick. You have
down
to move
there.
that one over there.
That one?
Yeah.
All right, it's got to
Yeah.
go all the way around.
Oh,
It'll
the
go
way.
all the way around.
Point it up.
Oh no,
not the
Not
secrets.
the trash.
Not the secrets.
Oh
Look
shit.
up.
Oh no, I got to go the other way. I'm not going to be able to see it.
Go all the way.
Go back the other way.
Now they're just seeing the ceiling right now.
No, no, this is terrible. Oh, that's a mic. Ah.
All right.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, there you
There
go.
you go.
All right. So you see, was it worth it, everyone?
It's not even really
So the
focused.
sun is going through our curtains from what? 35 feet away.
Yeah,
making
35
those.
feet away. They're little pinholes at the
Little
top
pinholes.
where the curtain rod.
It's amazing.
And they're making cool little
So-
designs.
Yeah, and it's
worth
not
it.
even even.
It looks
Merry
like when
Christmas.
Draco's star
All right,
goes,
guess
up
what?
and, goes up to the other
We're
star.
going back.
Hit the button. Ah! Oh man. I want to see chat now, Rick.
They're probably all puking. It's like VR.
I can see the future.
I can see the future.
Oh, it's like the Star Trek Next Generation episode
Which one?
where like they're trying to ask him how many lights there are. There are 5 lights.
Yeah.
There's 7. It's like Marnavu.
All right, where on earth was I? Here we go.
Marietta.
Gannon tipped
Marietta.
$5. Hey, full Thanksgiving Blindway boys, how many times are you planning to see The Rise of Skywalker during the first week of its release? Would love to hear your hot takes on the promotional materials so far as probably
As of right
Definitely
now,
2.
at least 2.
At the very least.
Because
two.
we
Two are
already
planned.
we already planned for that, but probably a couple more. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say probably 2
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, first week for me definitely 3.
Yep. And since the final trailer, I purposely looked at nothing.
Yep.
Yep.
I haven't been trying to find there's whatever the
Yeah.
posters are. There's all the TV spots or whatever is
Yeah.
out. I don't want to see any of that.
Yep.
Same with Crisis. I'm just avoiding it all.
In LA, like there are billboards showing TV spots and stuff.
What?
Like full gigantic screens like you're driving, and above like the road, it's like I'm seeing like shots. I'm like trying to drive and not looking.
Close, don't look at it. Don't look. No.
Like putting the visor down.
Jancy, steer for me.
Jancy, take the wheel.
Jamsy, take the wheel.
Townsend resubscribed for 30 months. Whoa, that's like almost 31 months.
Thank you, Townsend.
Thank you, Townsend.
Thank you very much.
Overlord Bert, 7 months.
Thank you, Bird.
Overlord, Overlord.
Wolfie Wolf subscribed.
Thank you, Wolfie Wolf.
Thank you, Wolfie.
Thank
Wolf.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Dr. Robitussin for 18 months. What's up, guys? I've been on the grind lately at the shop, but I'm back. I've been trying to catch up with all the amazing content I missed. I hope everyone has a
Ooh.
wonderful day.
Hey, you
Nice.
too, man.
What
Thank
kind
you.
of shop?
Put
Back.
some water
Like
in
a
it.
sandwich shop?
Shake it up.
Deli?
More tussin.
What's with you and sandwiches? The deli's not open yet. Okay?
Yeah, it is.
Is it
Is it?
No.
It says it is.
It doesn't?
It says around the
Downstairs?
corner, but I never found it.
Keep walking around the block to different corners.
Hilding with 200 bits. Oh, yeah, it's the weekly loving.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Weekly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hilda.
Love it.
Appreciate it.
Jordan Storms, 26 months. 26 months. Wow, really flying now. Update on my end. Currently halfway through my Phase 1 British Army training. All is going well so far. Keep up the hard work, everyone.
British
Awesome,
Army
Jordan.
tank.
Well, hey,
Congratulations
you're a-
on getting through phase 1.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a warrior, so keep it up.
And good luck.
Brother Tone with 30 months at Tier 3. 30 months, that's almost a whole year.
Good math, Tone. I like it.
Almost.
Almost a whole year. You need
It's
to
close.
get like, 6 more?
Yep, he's almost there.
Yeah.
Mickle with 100 bits. Will there be a drunk stream this year, please?
This year? I don't know. We're running out of
Start one
year.
right now.
Are you?
No,
I
can't.
I don't know if you're allowed to do it anymore, but if you, are,
can't
we
do
should.
it. You can't do it for donations.
Yeah,
So-
you can't do it the way we did it.
Like to
Yeah.
raise money. You
Not,
just gotta
not
do it.
anymore.
You gotta
You
do
just
it.
gotta be sad. You can't help anyone. You just have to be drunken for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
What if
much.
you're drunk and happy?
We're hoping people give donations for just because, but
Yeah.
we're just drunk because.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're drunk this because this is who we are. This is our religion.
Yeah, this is how we go, guys.
That's the only time I ever drink.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Tintin Who, 100 bits. Damn, now I want chicken wings.
Yeah,
right.
they were really good.
They were good.
They were really
too.
good. Thank you again.
Thanks. Yep.
Brick didn't get any.
Watermelon Kamando, 10 months. Is everyone planning on playing Fallen Order on or off the channel? It's a really awesome Star Wars game. I highly recommend it. By the way, you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I 100% want to play it. I
Yeah.
don't know if I should try to stream it or just play it.
I'm probably just gonna play it.
If you just stream it, you have to wait. It sucks.
I do.
I'm certainly not going to do it anytime soon. I'm going to play Sekiro before I play it.
Really?
Yeah.
Shadows Die Twice.
You know, the
Yeah.
one thing about it, even though I got really frustrated during a bunch of parts, like I never felt like, oh man,
It's unfair.
so I keep playing. No, not that, not necessarily that, because it was unfair many times. But like, I never felt tired of it. I never was like, I'll play some more tomorrow. I feel like I've played like too much. I've always wanted to keep playing more.
I got you.
Both those weekends.
Yeah. I did like 8 hours.
I
for
know.
2 days.
I was like, oh, good. Eric can play this. He'll have that for like a month or two. And
Yeah.
you're like, 2 weekends, I'm done.
Yep.
Eric, you have Saturday. Why are you streaming Sunday?
Because he didn't want to have to wait for
Yeah.
the weekend that he was
I
gonna be
didn't want to
gone.
have to have a 2-week break from playing it.
So now he doesn't have any new Star Wars game for
What are you playing this
a
Saturday?
long time.
No idea. I thought about playing desperately get my house in order before someone moves into it.
You gonna stream that?
I don't know.
Like, run,
You should.
you could run
Yeah.
polls. You know,
Maybe.
Like, where should I put this?
Well, I'm honestly thinking about trying to figure out a way to do Half-Life. But if I want to wait maybe for like a remake or something for one.
I mean, who knows?
Who knows?
It's been 10 years since they've been
then
making.
I thought about maybe that Goose
Black
game
Mesa.
was fun. Might do the Goose game.
Goose Game?
Yeah.
I want
I
to
think
do
it's
Yoshi's
on
Woolly World.
Switch.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
I might do
It
the
is.
Goose game.
Huh.
you could download on the Switch and play.
Yeah, I might do that
Wow.
on Saturday.
Crimson 20 bits. 2 games I never beat as a kid, but
You're
went
right.
back and finished were Final Fantasy 7 and Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh, nice. Congratulations for finishing those.
Both good games.
Dude, hell yeah, man.
He also gave another 20 bits. Oh yeah, I got my friend to start playing Final Fantasy 7, and we did some voice acting in it. No one will get the reference except Aaron, but I did the voice of Barrett as Zengbar, Xigbar.
Yeah.
And my friend changed Cloud's name to Claude, and he gave him Skeletor's voice.
Okay.
You know what's that weird about that? Like, there's a character in a game named Zach. He's a very important character, and
Oh.
I had 2 friends who were playing it named Zach as well. So it was just very confusing to them that that this character is a really common American name.
And they made their name Zach.
yeah.
And
But
they're like,
it
hey,
almost-
Zach.
Well, it's weird because when you consider the story, it almost makes sense that Cloud would absorb
If you
his,
play
his
that-
memories and his name.
If you play that and have no idea what's going on, like
It feels
You-
like natural.
you'd be like, I'm Zach. Like, wait. No, he's Zach. Who's what?
Feel
You're
like
trying
that
to figure
Spider-Man
out
name
what's
of
going on.
Spider-Man pointing himself.
yeah.
Yeah.
And was just a remake coming out of that here in March, I believe.
Oh.
Can't wait. Can't
It'd be
wait for that.
crazy if you were playing the game as a character that wasn't actually the main character until you met the main character. Then you started playing that character, and they didn't know. And the first character you start playing is just coincidentally called Zach.
I was the first half of that is Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Wait,
You start playing as the main character, then you don't realize you're not the main character until you meet the main character.
Yeah.
What are you really gonna say
That's
there?
what-
Then,
Yeah,
And
that's what I
you're
was
the
gonna
but then
say.
you've named yourself the
Or
secondary
Final Fantasy
character's
12.
name coincidentally.
Yeah, and nobody knew until that game came out either.
That was
Yeah.
one of the
Nobody
best
knew.
gaming secrets. Sometimes that stuff just out.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
the sequel,
It's like
you
Yoda,
fight
man.
you fight your first character, and he's actually the villain.
See, what I want is a game where like you do that, like you make a character like an RPG,
Yeah.
and then you create your character, you name it
Yep.
and everything, and then you play the sequel on the same system, whatever it is, and
Yeah.
use that save file information to make your character in the game, and you're the villain.
So that's the Old Republic, right? Don't they do that, Revan?
No, not at all. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like Pokemon when you fight Gold on top of Mount
That's the
Silver.
closest. It's like Gold and Silver when you go back and then you.
It's
fight.
actually exactly like Jedi Academy when you create a character, and then if you take the dark side, you have to defeat your master,
Yourself.
Kyle Katarn.
Oh, yeah,
It's
but
awesome.
I guess it kind of works since you played Kyle
Yeah.
before, so yeah.
All right, G-Paul, $5. So I finally tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich, and wow, the hype is real.
Oh, see,
That
guys.
shit is juicy as hell. By the way, Joker comes out on digital on December 17th, so Shane and Aaron can finally react
They
to
gotta do a reaction.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we'll get it that week.
That's gonna be a
because
hell of a
that's
reaction.
also the same time as Star Wars,
Yeah, I
and
know.
we're taking some time off for
Yeah.
holidays and stuff, so it might not make it till January.
It will be
Yeah.
there. It will be there at some point.
It will be around.
It feels like it just came out.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
glad
well,
I'm so
it's-
glad we can watch that.
It's digital, so
It'll be on a poll.
They
It's
come
up to
out a
you
lot sooner
whether
than
you
like.
react to it.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure people
Only
vote
you
for
can
it.
prevent four. No, wait, that's
65612.
Patreon.com/blindwave.
Yeah.
That's different too, Shane.
I know.
Let's waste time together has resubscribed for 4 months.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do that. What? We'll take
Monkey
pissed off.
Keyblade for 2 months.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Monkey
you.
Keyblade.
Thank you. You. Keyblade, you.
Simon Twitch has subscribed.
Thank you.
Thank
Simon.
you.
Thank
Ba-
you.
Bandit has subscribed.
Thank you, Bandit.
Is that the reactor, Simon?
My name is Simon.
Yeah.
Storm Boy has resubscribed for 5 months.
Story boy.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Stormy
Thank you.
boy.
boy.
Sorry, I missed the Y.
Thank you.
Chris Fizz, 200 bits. Thank you for the extra Mandalorian air reactions.
Oh, you're welcome. We did those
Thank
on the
you.
day that I was so fucking tired.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
And Gorgon Fish with 100 bits. Loving Chuck. Can't wait for more stuff that comes up next.
There's some good stuff coming up.
There's always good stuff coming up.
Oh yeah.
Whole series gate.
All right, we got some
It's like a bunch of
redemptions.
Yoshi singing.
Yeah.
Who said that? You?
Me.
Or-
I always imagine Yoshi's around like a campfire singing.
We have a slap from Scottish Michael. Calvin,
Huh?
slap Aaron.
Why?
What day is it?
What day is it?
It's Thursday.
What year is it?
Slap the baldy.
Slap a body. Slap it. Slap it. Ooh, there it is. He's like, you're getting in. Yeah, all right, let's do this. Thursday. I'm ready.
Silo's Sama has some exercises for Eric.
Oh.
You have for Eric, I want to see red. He has squats, sit-ups, and then squats for you. So 20 squats and 10 sit-ups.
You want to see red? I'll show you red.
What this?
No.
What about this? No.
Hold your feet.
No.
Okay.
While I'm squatting? Sure. Go ahead.
20 squats and then
Hold
10
them from underneath.
sit-ups.
Now, Shane, how do I do this properly?
Don't make me talk, Eric.
Anything else?
Shane and Aaron both have squats.
Oh, we both have squats too?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get in a line.
Hold each
How
other's
many
shoulders.
we got? 10?
You
You
each
guys
have 10.
you got to get over there. Before you-
No, I hate this.
So,
My knee cracked.
No. I don't
and
want
you
to
unplugged the sign.
Just go. I'll get it.
So
Aaron.
Crimson, Shane for being gone for so long is the 10 squats. Pong, Aaron need to train hard to evolve Farfetched. A lot of different ways to evolve now, so you need to train.
Wait, guys, wait. And you first.
I heard that song playing in Walmart the other day. You
I
guys-
did far more than 20. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm out.
8.
I did over 10 for
Okay. I'm probably good.
And then Eric has sit-ups.
Slapping me for what? What's going on?
No, I was just saying why you had the squats. You had the squats because you were gone for so long.
Okay.
You had the squats because you needed to train to be able to evolve Farfetched.
Okay. I got punished
Oh.
for Rick spoiling me.
All right.
Eric is not where I expect.
I just got here. What's going on? That's what someone said.
Oh no, Eric.
Eric, move your chair. It's perfectly in the way. Just turn it sideways or
Rick,
something.
done.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
9,
Red?
9.
Is my face red?
Switch to Rick. Switch to
What are you
Eric.
doing?
All right, there. I'm trying to get the center cam all good before I switch to it
Oh.
because it's a little
Oh, is it
funky.
Bunker.
It's a little funky. All right, well, that's going to do it. We're going to be back tomorrow for Sea of Thieves at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here at twitch.tv/blindwaves. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you then.
Thank you guys. Much
Bye,
love.
everybody.
Miss you
See
guys.
you tomorrow.
Oh!